Let me walk you through a little bit of my YouTube journey. I started YouTube. I actually started rapping and posting my music on YouTube back in like 2008. You know, I got a few thousand views on some of the videos. They all got copyright struck because I was using other people's beats without their explicit permission. I rapped. That's what I wanted to do. From like when I was 10, I heard Tupac. Actually, when I was younger, I heard Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, all the West Coast shit. Like, that was it for me. And so I wanted to be a rapper as a kid growing up. But it didn't, like, I'm not the best, right? Not writing the beat. I'm not hitting it right. You know, I'm never going to be Tech Nine with that follow me all around the planet, run to get my notes ecology. They could never man do damage, no apology shit. Like, I couldn't, back then especially, I couldn't do that. It didn't make sense. It was just write it, start the beat, and then rap over it. The beats were free because I was just pirating them. But like, my YouTube journey started with that. I was trying to be a rapper. All my videos from my rap career got copyright struck and taken down. In 2015, I was like, you know what? I like doing video editing. I don't care. I'm just going to start a channel where I can edit and do vlogs, like show off a little bit of my life, what's going on, kind of thing. And so that's where this channel, the RC360 channel, came in, where like I have 217 subscribers. I'm kind of famous, right? But it just, was a place where I could make videos and upload them. Very cringy stuff. Like, this was the height of like just being, I mean, as you can see, some of these vlogs that I called video blogs because that was like the hotter term. I don't know why I did that. Look, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I do these things. My stream wasn't the first time I shaved my eyebrows off. My birthday stream, I shaved them all off for this. My head was already like middle of it was shaved for this video, the Chick Laredo Trainers to the Stars, which probably is where we're going to start, just going through watching these. But yeah, I figured I can't sleep. I was fucking with my camera settings, so I took the pixelation, made it a lot less. You can actually see that I have still have eyebrows, even though I keep rubbing them off because of allergies. RC360, it's 360 degrees of my life, everything in it. My comedy, my video editing, my friends, my family, anybody who wanted to be in the videos, that's what the 360 was. RC are my initials. The 360 was everything surrounding me, which, narcissist much? A bit, yes. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some Chick Laredo
here. 1987 unofficial world's strongest.
See, this is supposed to be him in 1987 with the curly locks and his broken Gucci or Chanel, whatever the hell they were my sister's glasses. I'm wearing my sister's tank top.
Man, because I was robbed, you son of a bitch, Rodney. You want to be a mass monster? I can help with that. You want to get in good cut up now.
So I had a Sony camcorder that did 1080i, but I was editing on Adobe Premiere Elements 9, which would only like scale that to 720p, but I was on a bad computer, so I always output to 480p because I was like, it's 2015, nobody cares about HD. Everyone cared about HD.
Nice diamond looking fucking shape. I could do that for you as well. I've got multiple different plans, multiple different exercises, each with their own individual plan for you. Anyway, we're here at my casa. It's a converted garage. Nice Filipino family lets it to me since my stupid whore wife left me for some nice young man. Piece of shit, Rodney. Anyway.
It's close to my name, but I decided to put a D in it. Whatever.
My son's going to be here in a little while, so let's get down to it. We've got the nugget.
I noticed that you came to my channel to say some stupid shit, and I'd like to kick you. I won't discuss it further on Discord. It's not a great opportunity. You're going to offer me a Fiverr thing, and your username is Achievers. That's great. You're not an achiever. You're in somebody with one viewer stream. You're not marketing well. Now, after this, don't ever come back, but also, you are banned. There you go.
Thrusters. 2, chompers. 3, we got a lot more coming.
Some of this might
I'm going to
violate
teach you the
TOS.
ins and the outs of how to train like a goddamn man. Let's start by getting into a warm-up because we don't want to pull anything right in the beginning.
Yeah, I was trying to make this look like it was a 1980s infomercial for like some weirdo who thought he could train you better than anybody else to work out like a goddamn man. So that's why all the wipes and dissolves and everything.
Let's get
also Premier Elements.
Sweating. We're going to do a good little warm-up. All right. These are called the nugget thrusters.
Don't get addicted to nicotine. It's bad for you.
You want to do it as jerky as possible, just like you do when you're making sweet love to a lady. Oh, yeah. 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 Get.
As you can see, I even bought into Sony's proprietary microphone system. That's what's on my lapel there. It connected directly to a hot shoe in the Sony camcorder, which those camcorders for when they came out, 2007-ish, were fucking awesome. But this is 2015 and I'm using 2007 technology. So
them nuggets working. Yeah, get it. Like a goddamn man. Our next warm up is called the whirlwinds. We're gonna get going here, and then there, and then here, and then there. You're gonna keep reaching out.
Oh my God.
Keep reaching out. Keep reaching. Hugh Jackman ain't got nothing on you. He ain't no goddamn man.
So Hugh Jackman, I was thinking I looked like Wolverine while I was doing that. That's why I mentioned Hugh Jackman there. But it's ridiculous. Everything in this video is ridiculous. Don't be upset by that like a goddamn man. It's a character. Whatever. I'm wearing my sister's tank top, her owl tank top. I stretched the shit out of it. It became my tank top after that. I've got my wife had extensions and I had her let me use them to make a ponytail, and I shaved the center of my head for this. Like the 700 views. 700 views. I shaved the center of my head, gave myself a handlebar mustache. Even though I don't grow a mustache, like it's gray and white. Like it's always been gray and white and looks like peach fuzz. But if I put a little mascara in her, she looks like a hillbilly fucking special. So that's where I was going with that. It was, I thought, fucking hilarious and genius, but who knows?
You want to make sure your pants are good, pulled up tight, get everything in seclusion, make sure that it's going to be movable. You want to be able to get that stretch in there. Stretching, big part of working out. You don't want to pull a hammy.
Facts. Stretching's a big part of working out because you don't want to pull a hammy.
Or thigh. So what we're going to do here, brace yourself, get a good look at the target, hand, get the high kick going. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So this is after my back accident, and like my leg was still going numb, but I was obviously overweight, super fat there, but I am about 40 pounds lighter there than I am now. And this is a year after hurting my back. So my foot, I could still kick it up high, but after I made this video, I had to lay on the couch for like 2 days straight.
Oh yeah, make sure.
And obviously I'm not kicking my foot up that high. I'm pulling my hand down. That's the funny part, right? Wiggy wiggy.
You don't do this bilaterally, you hit it up. Different leg next. Here we go. Get it. And 1, and 2, and 3. This has been Chick Laredo, and that's your warm-up.
Chick Laredo's a goddamn man. He is the man. I might actually get in touch with him, see what we can do soon.
Bam. Squat thrusters, nugget thrusters, all things that work the ass, legs, and the ball sack. You want a big ball sack? I'll get you a big ball sack. I'll get you what you need. Women love a gigantic scrotum.
See, the whole thing, like, everything was edgy. Ball sack, that's a huge scrotum. All of this it was my kind of comedy anyway. I thought it was hilarious to talk about huge scrotum while simultaneously, like, I had something dangling down to make it look like my nuts were down to my knees this whole video.
Hold on.
You get to see that later, and actually you probably already caught it a little bit.
Got a phone call. Hello? Fuck you, Rodney.
Oh, LG flip phone. Rodney's calling, by the way. Rodney from the 1987 official World's Strongest Man that stole my title.
You have that whore.
Chick's title, not my title.
You have that whore. You better have my son here soon. You better bring him out. So first exercise we're going to start out with, we call it the munchers. What you do is you go down to your local grocery and you search behind the back.
Also, my editing wasn't great. You can hear the audio from the camcorder and from the lapel mic. It's doing double duty. Partially because I had to catch audio from behind the camcorder and on the mic, but because I was recording from the lapel mic to in camera, it had the dual mic thing going on, and there wasn't much I could do about it. It was there, and I couldn't fix it.
In the dumpster, they got their big blue dumpster, and you find yourself a nice little, oh, here we go. Here's the boy. Now look here. Stupid bitch, just let him come on down and work out with me.
I do my people.
Yeah, you missed me, bitch. All right.
There's my nephew. This is back in the day. Yeah. Anyway, he was a great sport. Every time I asked him to do something, he was like, "All right, Uncle Ronnie," and he'd just be up for it. Like, he's like me. He doesn't have that, like, "Oh, this is embarrassing" thing. He would just be like, "Whatever, man. Let's do this." Actually, for the longest time, I made him call me Rooster Cogburn, but that was like when he was 2 through 4. Yeah, he was, "All right, Uncle Ronnie, let's do this."
So,
Put the mustache on him, put the red hair
this
on
thing
him.
open up. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's one for you, one for me. I'm going to do, start at bottom, come up to the mouth. So there's a 1, 2, 1, 2 type motion. All right, let's get it going. 1.
I broke the shit out of that lamp, too. That lamp was not working anymore after that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like
He decided he didn't want to be in that video a lot, so we didn't put him in a lot. So he just kind of hung out for a little bit.
So here we are, we had to move outside. I enlisted the help of the nice Filipino family's young son to help me with the camera. This you're going to need a little bit of room for. We call these the butt draggers. So what we do, we'll get down on the ground. Working out at an older age, you want to make sure that you're safe. So first things first.
That's Oso, R.I.P. Oso. That was like the best dog in the world. It was a fucking 300-pound Roddy. Just living. I mean, everybody in this house was a big boned. We were all very heavy people, and the dog was a great representation of our family. He's a fatty.
You're going to use back into your hooves.
He was pretty blind by then, so he'd
Full body
sniff around
forward,
a lot.
as well as your fists. And this motion here. So let's start
Look at
out.
them
We're going to do 3 sets, 2 minutes of this. That's fucked up. Only using your fists and the back end of your hooves.
That shit hurt. And I was only doing it because it looked like a dog.
All we need.
Dragging out the
Get
worms.
ourselves lined up. Grasp it tight, both hands. Put it down by your nuggets. Make sure they're ready to accept and accommodate. You're going to want to get a good wide stance going and drop it at 1, 2, well, 3, and get it. Oh yeah, 4, 5, and get it. Oh, 6, and a 7.
See that acting? See that? That's why I never got cast for anything. Look at that acting. Beautiful. Yeah. Leave a comment and subscribe. No shit, that pulled in probably 100 subs. The Chick Laredo video was my, like, it was like the big thing for me going at that time. 100 subs off that video. Let's get back in here. Let's see. The next video is Chick Laredo looking for love. Some of this is a little rough, but let's go ahead and check it out. See what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't
Wife had bleached her hair, so she got different extensions, and so I borrowed them motherfuckers too. I was accessorizing with whatever I could find of use in this house, and Chick Laredo was a fly motherfucker. There's no denying it. He stayed fly, so high. He's balling, big balling.
even see you there. Got me doing my man business. Name's Chick Laredo, 1987, unofficial world's strongest man. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Hold on just a second.
So I was supposed to be taking a shit there, obviously, if you didn't realize that. Butt ass naked, no shirt. Just pulled my shirt off. You know what? That's true. I do that in real life, and I used to. I don't do it so much anymore, but I used to. I just have my shirt off. I couldn't take a nice healthy shit without taking my shirt off. It's normal. I'm pretty sure it's just normal.
Let me get into it. Back in '05, I could see the young boy with my wife, Letitia. Well, about '07, she up and left. Decided I wasn't the type of man she wanted, just because I don't grow my own hair and every now and then I wear her extensions. Oh, stupid bitch.
Again, my wife was watching me do this almost the entire, like, for the most part, I film when people are asleep, just like right now, everybody's asleep, except for, like, my sister, we all live together. She's at work. My nephew, I think he's awake now, but my wife's asleep. And this is the time I'd film. Like, I didn't want to bother people, and unless I needed somebody to help, I was like, you know what, I can make this one on my own. Let me just hit this one out. And I thought, because of the first Chick Laredo video, had like something like 300 views in the first few days. But I was posting it in everything. I was posting it in weight loss, like all the Facebook groups, all the Google Plus. You remember Google Plus? When Google Plus was the thing? It's not a thing anymore. They killed it, like half their shit. So I'd post it everywhere. I thought this would do similarly well. And this has, to this date, 295. And I posted this September 21st of 2015. So, yeah. Not as good, right? Not as good, because 295 is not 700. And about 15 of those are me watching it myself to go, what did I do? What did I do wrong? But
now, life's starting to look up. I'm becoming a personal trainer. No longer have to live off the tit of the government. I will be making my own money.
Also, the person I banned earlier, their name is GEESMART. G Smart. Don't come in here advertising your bullshit. Like, if you are a streamer and you're actually streaming and you're not coming here to insult my background or my design and then say that you could help me do it better on Fiverr and just to meet you in Discord. If you're doing that, stay the fuck out, idiot. But if you are an actual streamer and you want to come in here when I actually have viewers, like I don't have anybody watching right now, I'm fairly certain, then come on in and tell me about your stream. If you're going live, whatever, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, I use me as advertising as much as you need to, whatever. When I have viewers, if I have no viewers and you're just dropping your stream and then leaving, then whatever, that's fucking weird. But like, I don't mind having people come in here. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Goddamn man should. Huge scrotum. I don't have my own home. I don't have my own car. I let out a garage from this nice Filipino family. Actually, the house that I'm in right now belongs to them. They've been gone for about a week and a half. They may be dead. I don't know. They took off, didn't say anything, didn't hear any noises, decided to come on in. More blood all the time, every time.
Just fucking weird. Just weird, man. I still am. I'm a very weird man.
Well, let's take a walk. Well, here it is, 2015. I figure it's time to hop back on the old wagon, try to see where I can sow my seed. Like a big, strong man to hold you at night and make love to, of course. I'm your guy. Huge scrotum.
1987 unofficial world's strongest man. Of course you're going to want that.
Videos. I'm well into working out, and I'm right back on the path to become the world's strongest man 2016.
Didn't happen.
How'd you like to have that on your arm? So here we are, out in my usual dwelling. Take a look around. Here's my...
So this garage was fucked because we had 3 families moved in here. That's my dad's like reloading stuff and like just tools and screws and different things that we all had, and we combined in this big house, and some of my shit was just thrown in there. Like I hung my green screen up on the garage door because it never came up because we didn't use the garage just like the one we're in now. Don't use the garage for cars, use it for shit. But that's what's going on out there. It looks like garbage, and that's why I thought it was so funny filming out there, pretending I lived in that part in the garage. The Filipino family was just some like thing I had heard from somebody that, you know, there was a Filipino family up the road letting out their garage. Like I was like, that's hilarious. I don't know why that's funny to me, but that's funny. If like this old dude that was like some stuck in the past Uncle Rico like motherfucker just was letting out a garage from a nice Filipino family, in my head that was the funniest shit I had ever like thought of. So
reloading section. Only thing the bitch let me keep when she left. Got my wolf picture. I drive my strength directly from the wilderness. Been out there many times. Went to a camp when I was a boy. Had a real weird camp instructor named not Charles or Charlie, but just
it was
some
Charles.
rocks. I need that for rubbing down. It's good stuff. Takes all the infections out. Chick's a little bit too big for these pansy ass machines because I train like a goddamn man. Got some things from the Philippines they leave out here. I don't mind, make it a little bit more comfortable. I sleep right there. That spot right there, very comfortable. Lots of clothing, lots of padding. Just got to toss some shit aside. Hope you don't mind driving. Ha! Isn't she beautiful? Old Huffy. Take a listen. Oh, yeah. Hear that coming up your drive? Don't tell me that won't make you moister and oyster. Oh, chicks are...
So I was a smoker back then too, but truth behind this, problem gambler, had quit my job because my back was so fucked up I couldn't work at that job anymore. And I had a 2008 Dodge Durango I bought with my 401k when I quit the job, and then, you know, like paid a bunch of bills off, didn't have much money left. We were all kind of struggling. My sister got hurt at her job. We're kind of in like a holding pattern, needed money. I sold the Durango, paid a bunch of bills, gambled a lot of it too, can't lie. I was just a fucking degenerate gambler at the time, still was up until just a few months ago, or a year ago, maybe little, I don't know. I don't even know when. But it's been a while now, thankfully. I've had some willpower. Not with food, obviously. Giant fat guy. But in all honesty, I was riding that bike. That bike was my only form of conveyance. And it was a Huffy. A Huffy. As I told everybody to call it. Don't call it a fucking Huffy. It's a Huffy. because it's premium. And so I rode that thing around town, blew the tires every time I rode it. I was way too big to be riding a bike. But the tires went flat every time. I rode it to the store one time, a couple blocks from my house. And the tires just went flat. Just went flat. By the time I got to the store, I went into the store, grabbed the soda or whatever the fuck I was getting, went to ride back, ended up carrying the fucking Huffy back to the house because there was no way I was riding that motherfucker. It was dead.
Sure does have a few bad habits. I'm a smoker, recreational drinker, some call it working alcoholic. Just had a 6-pack PBR to get up the nerve to do this video. Yeah, you love me, don't you, doggy? We're all out of peanut butter. That's
Edgy humor. Edgy humor. Peanut butter, dog, hilarious, right? Nah.
a joke. You like what you see? Why don't you just drop a comment in the old comment area? Yeah, toss a like my way. I'll see who you are, baby girl. Huge scrotum. Oh, yeah. That's impressive, isn't it? Oh, you'd like to get some of that, wouldn't you? Oh. Dog, stop licking. I already said no peanut butter. Is this thing recording still? Shit.
Not that funny, but it was hilarious to me at the time. Mind you, I'm recording this at like 2:30 in the morning, right? Like now I'm streaming at 4 a.m. I stay up all night doing this shit. So,
well, here you go. If you like to dance or get your groove on, take a look at this here.
see how the light on the lapel mic isn't blue? That's because I'm an idiot and didn't turn it on. So it's just recording straight audio from the camcorder, which is garbage. Garbage.
Chicks know how to cut a rug.
All right. So, solid video. Yet another solid video. What's next? What can we do now? So, like I had workout promo where I was just fucking with editing software. I still had the head shaved. I still had the chin strap shaved down the middle. I figured, fuck it. I'm going to be growing everything back out. Let me get a couple of clips of Chick Laredo to save for later, and we'll see what I can do with that.
Chick Laredo here, along with my buddy Ron Cole. Yeah. We're about ready to get the workout going. Yeah. And as soon as we...
Lighting control, people. You can see the seam right above the corkboard back there. You can see the seam where the two frames are split, and right down, I mean, the shadow on the little tote. You can see the seam there too, where it's darker on the left side than it is on the right side. But I figured that would kind of blend in unless I'm pointing it out. Nobody would notice.
We get this thing shot up and edited for you. We'll have it right there on the YouTubes. What's that YouTube channel called? Ron Cole here. I run that RC360. That's right. Goddamn it, like a goddamn man. All right. Tell them what else. Oh, Facebooks. That's right. Get on them Facebooks. Facebook. What? Just Facebook. Hey, shut up, bitch. It doesn't fucking matter. Don't throw an S on the end of that son of a bitch. How's that work for you? All right. Hey, whoa. All right. No. Yes, we'll get it going. Don't fucking kiss me. No, I wasn't trying to kiss you, but no. That's. Oh.
Eyeline wasn't there either. Whatever. It just was something I wanted to edit together and see what happened. This video was nothing but me just being like a dipshit.
Dick. I look like a dick.
Yeah. A little creeped out.
A dumb dick. I'm a dumb dick for doing this. But I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, subscribe, like, share it. Enjoy.
Yeah, I figured even if nobody watches it, whatever, I'll put it up on the YouTube channel. We'll see what happens. Just going through all this cringy shit. This is what I called Man Has a Litter of Kittens, even though our cat struggles. Her name was Snuggles, but then every male cat in our house fucked her. We called her Struggles. Whoops. And then she had this litter of kittens.
Recording. Ronnie with
recording
the
on a potato.
babies. Oh, Mama
And I had leaned out a
Ronnie.
little bit.
Taking care of her babies. What happens if I touch them? Don't mess with his babies.
Obviously, my hair grew back some. Actually, this might have been back when I was
They
leaner.
just let you eat them. They trust you enough to let you.
You need to pay attention to Snuggles too.
The one
So that
under
she knows
my
that she's a little
right
bit-
arm there, or would be my left arm, but it's right on the screen. That was my cat Squish Face.
I
He
know
was-
they're all
He
quiet and
was born,
happy.
his head was all squished to
I
shit,
can't believe how happy they
looked
are.
all funky.
Oh,
and I kept him, he was awesome. But then he turned into a dick with a big old pumpkin head and started
That's just
fucking
so sad.
beating up all the other cats.
Come on, Mama. Come on.
That's so sad.
Come on, Mama. Come on. Look at our kittens.
R.I.P. Mama Cat, too.
They don't even want you anymore, Snuggles. They found a new mommy. A mommy that can protect them.
She's like, I know what the
Yeah, she tried to grab her. That one knew it. Ow.
Those were adorable cats.
Oh, they're happy. Ronnie, why is it that all animals
I'm
want you
always
to
a
be their
good,
mother?
look, I'm a good cat mom, okay?
always loved
It's just
you.
in case. I'm the best cat mom.
Especially children.
Better than
Let them
anybody.
suckle, Ronnie. They're
best.
hungry.
The Basil's one's asleep.
Aww.
Diesels was our black cat, the
They're
father
so
of all these
peaceful. They're
cats.
not crying or nothing.
We had a black cat and then we had a
It's mostly
tuxedo
'cause
cat
they all
that
huddle
named
together.
Struggles.
That's so
And
cute.
they
Yeah,
made this
but
litter of a bunch of gray cats and
something
one white and
about
black and one black cat. Most of the other cats are doing good.
Aw,
Smush
now
Face
they
is
look
still
sad.
running
Look at them,
around
they're getting a little bit
that
nervous.
property. Somebody picked
Well,
him
what's
up
going
and
on?
started taking care of him. The cat with the white paws, the one that's standing up right now, that cat actually got hit by a car, but she ended up surviving, and a police officer took her and raised her, and she's perfectly fine. I don't know why all this shit's popping up, but okay, moving on. So in this vlog, I just pretty much was trying to tell people,
Hey everybody, this is
please
Ron
subscribe
Cole
to the
from
channel,
RC
because
360.
if not, I'm going to have to go be a lot lizard.
Not having money kind of puts a dent in the
Because I'm
plans
broke.
I have. YouTube thing's not working. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
Anyway, like, subscribe, and share. Share. I might not have to do this anymore.
It's pretty ridiculous in the beginning. So then I wasn't doing the chick thing because I had gotten a job and I didn't want to keep my head shaved like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start losing some weight. Try anyway to lose some weight and get back on my feet. But I'm also going to make it like my 600-pound life. That was my thought. I'll do my 600-pound life like shit. Called it my almost 400-pound life. And that was like
Pretty
my
bad shit.
next video series. And I decided, let 600-pound life's all depressing. It's like, I'm so sad because something bad happened to me in my childhood. And we all have that. Everybody got touched up as a kid, right? So, like, don't make it sad. Let's make it funny. Let's try to make it funny anyway. So I started my almost 400-pound life. And this is something I've continued to do over the course of the years, even though now it's my over 400-pound life because I'm fucking over 400 pounds elephant weight. But yeah.
I was fat, and then I was thin, and then I was fat again.
Yeah,
I was
hold on a
thin.
second.
And then I
So this picture, this is from 2006. See this big thing hanging off my fucking eye? That thing was there for like a year and a half. I shit you not. I couldn't pop it. I tried popping it. I did hot compress, everything. One day I was in the shower and it was like affecting my vision at this point. And I had been used in Coastal Farm commercials. Like I had lost weight, and Coastal Farm, where I was working at the time, they were like, hey, we need somebody to come talk in our commercial. We like your voice. Why don't you come talk? So I came out and I was doing the interview, like talking about potted plants. And the whole time I have this fucking sack of shit just hanging off my eye. It's this eye. I still have like a hard piece of scar tissue in there. But I have this fucking disgusting thing just hanging, drooping from my eyelid. And they're interviewing me, and then they give us, like, they show the commercials. My cousin Miranda sees it on her TV in a different part of Oregon. And she's like, I saw you on TV. And I was like, that's awesome. And then they handed me a DVD with, like, my commercial spots on it. And I see myself, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that thing's huge. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And then one day I was in the shower, and that shit just started streaming down my face like I was getting out of the shower. And I kept feeling like more liquid coming down on this side. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was this ball had finally started weeping. And then I squeezed it a little bit, and like a white thing just all the way down my face. Just a big, long thing of white just started down my... I wish I would have recorded that. That would have got 1 million views. It was fucking disgusting.
I was thin.
Then I lost a bunch of weight. My wife was skinny as hell at the time we were dating. This is us. We went bowling. I don't know that man behind me. He's a weirdo. I don't like him. But we were bowling, and like I was like 270 pounds there, and she was like 90 pounds there. We were both very much into like going hiking and doing all the exercise, you know, the exercise that everybody talks so nice about. And so I was looking back at these pictures when I was making this video. I was like, oh, it's fucked. Like I should have stayed at that size. I'm gorgeous there. Look at me. I'm gorgeous. I had 340s of Old E on my shirt. And I'm obviously throwing up a gang sign because that's what white kids did back then when you took pictures of them.
And now,
See, 270 pounds there, just slim. You know, played a lot of basketball. Could dunk at the time. Could slam dunk a basketball, 6'2". Thank you. Street court.
fat
Loved
again.
it. We got married in 2011. I was back up over 340 pounds probably.
Then I was thin again.
Bad. Then 2012, 13. See that Sony Xperia Play? That's a PlayStation phone. Enjoy. But I went into the gym, got all buffed up. I still had a gut flap like Adam Sandler in Click. Horrible movie, but hilarious gut flap.
But now I'm fat again. And at
Then
one
that was
point
me,
in there, I
2015.
was a ladybug
That's
and a
2013.
ninja.
So.
This is my almost 400-pound life.
And my cousin David Killinger made that beat.
My day-to-day is I wake up, get up, and get off the floor and head into the house.
The joke was I lived in a shed, obviously. And then I went to work at a place where somebody lived in a shed, and they told me about it, and they were watching my videos, and they liked the videos. I was like, that's awesome. You like my videos. We need to get you out of that shed. And so, like, eventually they did. They moved out of the shed, and they lived in the house. But, like, I was surprised because, like, when they told me that, I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, why don't you get in the next video? You know, we could both be shed people. And they were like, no, I'm serious. I live in a shed. And I was like, oh, damn.
Here he is. Look at that. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Head to the bathroom. I usually do my business.
Again, I'm pooping on video on YouTube.
You know, brush my teeth.
Again, I'm brushing my teeth right after shitting on YouTube.
If it's Thursday, take a shower. And I'll break out the scale and I'll weigh myself.
I wish I weighed 375 pounds right now. Like, I'd get my left nut. Actually, if I get my left nut, I probably would weigh 375. Huge scrotum. But yeah, no, I would be happy at 375 right now compared to 430 where I'm at right now.
And usually cry a little bit about it. You know, I have a dumbbell and I have an exercise bike outside, but it's pretty bad shape right now because it hasn't been used for so long. But I did try today to get a little workout in, and it apparently surprised some people.
Rip Oso again. Beautiful Rottweiler. Love that dude. He was blind as fuck by then. Dr. Mariah Quinn, go sub to her.
So, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's a little rough trying to work out around when you have roommates and things like that.
So that's where, like, the whole roommates thing started. Like, everybody in my house, I was telling everybody they were roommates. It's not my wife, my sister, my nephew, my mom's in this one a couple of times because we were all living together. She was going to college, getting her degree in journalism, which big shout out to moms. Love you. Huge inspiration for me to go back to school for computer science and everything like I'm doing right now, except for I'm failing technical writing because my brain just can't do it right now. And it's bad. Anyway.
And, I've started a new meal plan today. I get eggs for breakfast. I'll have half a peanut butter sandwich for lunch. And then something with chicken breast for dinner. Some veggies probably.
Thank you, Dr. Mariah Quinn. Got to give you a shout out too. Can't sleep, so we're doing the my cringe YouTube. There you are, getting killed. Why is it playing through me? Where is it? Monitor and output. But I want it to output to... Hold on. I want it to output... Okay, it's set to Realtek. Whatever, man. Just get more whale noises. Alright. How's work going, Dr. Mariah Quinn? I was fucking with my camera settings and I switched my ISO. You know, I've done a lot of video and photo. I should know fucking ISO would have fixed everything to where it's not all grainy and fucked up. But I had the ISO set to like 12,800. And it was where it's at 3,200 now, where it should be. And the f-stop is f4 instead of f6.8 where it was before, and it's at 1/125th shutter speed instead of 1/300. What I was essentially doing was I was doing fake brightening, and it was fucking up pixelation horribly. Now, like, everything I put in, I need to cut my fingernails, is completely clear. Like, it looks so much better. Just so much better. It is. Like, you can't... So on your phone or your tablet, whatever, you probably can't tell that much, but it is so much clearer. So much clearer. Actually, you probably can tell, especially when I do the ultra zoom. It's like way, way cleaner video than it was. It's almost like I know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, back to the video. Because it's almost over.
I've gotten a plan of attack, and I'm going to follow through, and I'd like all of you to come with me.
Okay. So let's go back, and yep, episode 2, which is the worst fucking episode by far. The worst episode of Almost 400 Pound Life.
I was fat, and then I was
big
thin,
old thing hanging off the eye again. Me being sexy. Again, me at my wedding looking like shit. I was
thin again.
Horrible wedding too. So you want to? I'm on it. We're all on episode 2. So anybody watching this later, my wedding. This wedding was at a park. We had a stage, like a sweet ass stage. But like the people that did come, I was very happy they came. Not a lot of people showed up. My wife's side, not very many people. Everybody was fucking arguing. Nobody thought this marriage should have, like, we were very toxic relationship wise at that time. But we loved each other. We're going to stick it through. The wedding had so many people in the park that were on drugs and living there. And the one of the guys asked my friend for a cigarette, and then my friend was like, all right, here's a cigarette. And then my friend asked him, do you need a light? And the guy looked at him and said, get the fuck out of here, F-slur. And that was like the talk of the day. We called the guy Uncle John, even though we didn't know him. Don't know if his name was John. Turns out he was kind of a pervert guy. He was arrested a few days later. Anyway, but our wedding was so fucked. It was so weird, but it worked out. Like, we couldn't light our unity candle thing that we had. Nothing would work. Everything, like, we almost didn't have it because the justice of the peace that was marrying us, like, she had to do another one, but it was so delayed because my wife's mom was pissed and didn't want it to have, like, everything was just like, it shouldn't have happened. It did, and it worked out, and we're happily married now for 12 years. Almost. No, it's been 12 now. Happily married for 12 years. But we almost didn't get married because people were so fucking, like, angry and, like, arguing so much. And the night before the wedding, I took off. I was, like, done. I wasn't even fucking gonna go. But then it all worked out. We're very happy. Yeah, there was a lot in between there. But 12 years down the road, very happy. Love each other to death. But crazy ass wedding. Crazy wedding. The most ridiculous backwoods shit you'd ever think. We had a 50-piece fried chicken, or 100 pieces of fried chicken from Albertsons as our, like, main meal kind of thing. And then, like, coleslaw and a whole bunch of other shit. It was fucking amazing.
Then I was thin again. But now I'm fat again. And a ninja. This is my almost 400-pound life.
400-pound life.
So today's Sunday. It's October 11th, 2015.
Also, a huge clout goblin moment here. Look at my shirt. It says, at Harley Plays follows me. So, that's hilarious. Because Harley Mortenstein is at Harley Plays. And he followed me on Twitter at the time. I wrote that on my shirt. By the time I actually got the video out. What are you looking for, babe? Oh, okay. By the time I actually got the video out, he didn't follow me anymore. He only followed me for like 2 weeks. And I fucked up on the video. I couldn't get it edited. Didn't work out. Because my computer took a shit on me. But great. It's great. Oh, 6. Gave you a shout out earlier. I'm going to do it again.
On each other. I think they're right above us.
Kill each other.
I'll kill them.
Right above us. Kill him.
Oh
shit. No, knock Mariah way back. Oh, he was about to do the Kamehameha or the fist. It was the fist. Can you tell how clear the camera is now compared to how it was? It's not all pixely. It's not all shittily pixely. You can see how yellow my lower teeth are because I'm like Will Ferrell and I never cared for those ones. Tough ones are good. Bottom ones are bad. But yeah. So I got bored, couldn't sleep. Started fucking with my camera. So I moved both my monitors to right in front of me. Put my camera right between them. Adjusted the ISO, did everything. It's crystal clear. Premium. Like my healthy from an earlier video. But yeah, I decided I'm just going to start going through all my old YouTube videos, doing cringy reaction to this shit. Especially, like, this is the start of, like, I still have the camcorder, I still have the lapel mic. It still sounds and looks a little bit better than some of the later videos because Ron's a gambling addict and Ron pawned all this shit and sold most of it afterward. There's a couple of videos where I had a Nikon D5200 that looked really nice. Don't sound too well, even though I had a Rode mic with it. Like, it still kind of sounded like shit because I was still editing on Adobe Premiere Elements 9, which only supports up to 720p. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Keep talking. Bloggers.
Did my way in a little bit earlier.
Craig has
Didn't like what I saw on the scale. I had tried to challenge myself to make sure I weighed 10 pounds less by the end of this week from the first.
Ah, nipples. Get them off the screen.
I believe I lost
Super sad.
5 pounds maybe.
Yeah, that was a crazy little clout goblin. Now you can see it better. Harley plays, follows me.
So
Is what the shirt
with
says.
that, my roommates forced me to clean the bathroom after Angela.
Did you watch Annie Donna? Did you watch the stray man Annie Donna and see Homelander get what he had coming to him? Throwing him in the fucking trash. I don't know why I find that shit so funny, but that was hilarious. Annie Donna on Netflix, their show on Netflix. Go watch it right now. It's fucking hilarious.
A lot of night.
Fuck my stupid ass. Go watch that.
Last night we had enchiladas and they destroyed it. It was terrible. But
okay.
I did it.
Well, it's on their YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's on their YouTube Clips channel too. But it's fucking hilarious. And because they do bits on the Netflix show, they just do the same kind of bits like they would do on the yeah, don't go into the kiln. Do not go in the kiln.
I did it with
after watching the
most of
Netflix
time, a
show, I
smile
went
on
and
my face.
like binged their
Yesterday, Saturday, I challenged myself to do a push-up for every point on the Oregon Ducks scoreboard every time they scored. Show you a little short clip of that.
So Oregon just scored 3 on a field goal. So
See, this was too serious. Like I did actually.
I used to be able to do that many push-ups without falling to my knees and having to
Dwight Howard
finish them up.
jersey, number 12 on the Lakers in the day. That's a 1-1, man. Nobody has that jersey anymore. I still have it. It just doesn't have any letters on it.
my knees, but this time that didn't happen. I did get
Oh yeah, check the nice wicker chair. That little
a good workout.
like, god damn it, I keep closing out. See the little pad that's in there. You could remove that pad. It got so dirty from having all the cats and my mom always putting her feet in it and like me farting in it and shitting in it and stuff. Gonna glance over that. My mom threw it in the washer. We had a front load washer, and she put in so much fucking like shout, like the pre-wash stuff that you spray on it. She sprayed a bunch of that all over it, and then poured some in the washer with it. That it foamed out of the washer and went fucking everywhere. It was hilarious. I wish some of that would have made it into some of the videos.
Got out of it, even though it was over an extended amount of time. It still helped. The new job.
Dr. Miraculin's
just
feet.
started
Sorry.
on Monday.
Your only feet are off the table now.
So 6 days ago, I found out I can't record in there. It's got people's personal and private information that I can't have a camcorder or even my cell phone near. So you won't be seeing any of that.
Call center I was at.
Still having a hard time battling the cravings that are associated with the food addiction, as it's called by many. I'm looking for ways to stop those cravings, especially the late night ones. Every now and then I find myself just waking up, not even waking up, just laying here trying to sleep and feeling starved, even though I've ate dinner and lunch and breakfast.
So you can ask like Mariah. I was constantly recording in this house. I had a camcorder and a GoPro, and like eventually I showed the GoPro, did an unboxing thing, but I was constantly recording shit in this house. Just ridiculous. I still have a whole bunch of footage from this that might make it into future things on YouTube. But yeah, I would pay good money to be as thin as I am in this video, thinking I was the fattest man on the planet. Because right now, I'm the fattest man on the fucking planet.
And
laying there,
a couple of times I've
my
gotten
delicious
up and
pizza.
ate when I really shouldn't have. I have been really trying to watch my diet.
I don't know why.
Like
I opened my
not
mouth so
overeating
fucking
anyway. I
big.
haven't really changed any of the
Obviously, it was for the
items that I
camera
eat.
because I was.
But I've one big thing that I did last time I was losing weight was I kept a protein shake with me at work at all times. So I'd have a protein shake with about 60 grams of protein and anywhere from 5 to 10 grams of fiber in it. And
That's a good pointer, actually. Protein shake with fiber, good for you to keep on hand, keeps the cravings away. Just a little heads up. I need to go back to doing that. Play.
And that kept me full throughout the day, so I didn't snack on things that were actually bad for me. So I make it with water.
This is by far the worst 400-pound life. Like, all the rest, some of them are really fucking cringy, and some of them, you can see the outline of my root. But this one by far is like the most, oh, this is dragging on, fucking end it. Just end it.
I don't use milk to try to cut down on any excess carbohydrates, that and I'm lactose intolerant. But that's worked out okay. But at this job they hand out candy. So
yeah, them motherfuckers, you make a good phone call, they throw you like a king size Snickers bar. And I was like, this is like my time as an altar boy. If you know that joke, mention it in the comments.
You can see I'm kind of broke out right now because
you can't because it's 480p.
They've given me like 5 or 7 pieces of candy a day. So, and I've yet to say no. I'm surprised I lost any weight because I wasn't able to work out. I have lower back issues that I'm working through, and since I hadn't actually been at a job in a while, it was a little bit rough to get over those. Getting up in the morning was...
I think this is after I pissed my pants at Target too. So this is like I worked at Target distribution, just throwing boxes, like not throwing boxes, throwing things into boxes, light things, clothing things, bra things. And I turned wrong once, fell to my knees, pissed all over myself, got up, didn't realize I pissed all over myself because I couldn't feel my leg or my dick or anything. And some old lady pointed out that I had pissed. I was in gray shorts. You could clearly see the dick through the shorts. Covered it up, found the manager. She essentially told me I had to quit if I wanted to go home to change my pants, so I quit right there on the spot. Went and sat at a river, thought about going in the river in my car, and then went home and told everybody about it and had a good laugh.
It was pretty hard. I had to take a couple hours just to try to stretch out and get my bearings and get my leg to function correctly because there's some nerve damage down there.
You can see my whole ass. I don't know if you like. There's boxers there, so it's covered. So no TOS violation here. But you can see both of my cheeks. I'm cheeked up like fucking. I'm cheeked up like your grandmama on a Sunday. That is double cheeked up, causing fucking ruckus in that bed.
But other than that, it's been a all right week. I wouldn't.
That was a thunderclap.
Say successful because I didn't reach my 10-pound goal. But this coming week, I will be getting on my stationary bike every morning prior to work.
Didn't do it.
And
Liar.
I will be lifting weights prior to work.
Liar. Didn't do it.
So
Lied.
I expect to lose 12 pounds between now and next Sunday morning.
Happen.
And that's when the next video will come up.
Because I had planned on doing this every week and doing 10 pounds. Corn man. Yeah, double wide surprise. But I had planned on doing one of these every week, and each week it was supposed to come out on Tuesday, but it had already started fucking slipping because this one didn't come out until the next Tuesday because of the computer problem. And then it slipped just even so much.
Sunday the 18th. Just keep an eye out for that. Like, subscribe. You know, all that helps me out. I appreciate all the support I've gotten from everybody. just a quick shout out to at Harley Plays on Twitter.
Clout Goblin.
Harley Morenstein from Epic Mealtime. Thanks for the follow, buddy. That's awesome.
I'd like to feed off of your clout, Harley.
And that's about it for this week. Oh, the Ducks lost. Spoiler alert, bitch.
Now, granted, Harley at the time was like one of the biggest content creators on YouTube. Still, Epic Mealtime was still like pulling millions of views. But anyway, that was 400 Pound Life episode 2. So then there was no episode 3. I got sick and didn't feel like doing anything, and obviously didn't lose any fucking weight. So I decided, I'm just going to roll with it. I've got a whole bunch of videos where I pranked my wife or we did something stupid, and most of them were filmed on the phone. This one, Dr. Mariah Quinn will probably
So I've had a pretty bad migraine for the last 3 days, and my toe's been broke for a week.
Oh yeah, I broke the fuck out of my toe.
And
I'll explain that.
I was going to make a new, my almost 400 pound life, but with all these things happening, I've not really lost any weight. When I stepped on the scale, it just kind of said, ouch, one at a time, please.
It's the same joke I tell every fucking time I need new material. It's bad. Scale said, one at a time, please. Ouch.
We'll just go with something else.
Now the scale only says groups of 3 at a time, please.
Why not show you a bunch of videos of me doing stupid shit?
Hi, I am excited to meet you. Would you come over to my house and play with me soon?
So we had these, that was a HTC first. So if all the phone aficionados, HTC One was like a big step up in the Android market. The HTC first was like the cheap shit version of the HTC One. So I had that, and it had all these like goofy ass filters. This is like before Snapchat hit big and all that shit. And so my whole family, we always just fucked with them. Like, we'd just be sitting, because nobody was working at this time, so we'd just be sitting around fucking with video filters forever, always.
Great.
Oh. Dr. Phil looks really hungry. Dr. Phil want a bite?
Ew.
Recording.
I'm
Push
hideous.
Me. Push me.
We're not children.
So we were at Big Lots, I think that was, and I told my wife to push me. And I've been like this my whole life. She knows this. So she pushed me, and I fell as hard as I could on my back on the ground. Like, so hard I actually ended up hitting my head. Felt a little goofy afterwards. But she was so embarrassed for like 10 minutes straight. She wouldn't even look at anybody that was walking past us because she thought they all knew. And also, I had a stick of deodorant in my hand, and that motherfucker went flying like a mile up the road. It was crazy.
I'm waiting for Miranda to come out. I'm going to scare her and then surprise her with these flowers and shit.
Yeah, you can't see
Two
it.
different types of bouquets. Candy bouquet and flower bouquet.
Yeah, that's I did. I was a real fucking Romeo, you know? It was a real Romeo, like I was going to give her some shit and then kill myself. In Minecraft.
Give me all your money, bitch. Oh, fuck, it didn't work. It scared you?
Yes, you scared the fuck out of me.
Then why'd you
All I
just
did was
stand
hear
there?
her voice. Because I'm like a deer when I get scared. I just stop and stare into the lights. Oh,
So fucking adorable. I love her. Oh, you're back just in time. There's a part of this video that you appear in that shakes the screen. If you'd like me not to play it, tell me now. I won't play it. I will respect your opinion or your decision on whether or not you want people to hear this coming up. Because it's you. It's you, and I don't want to embarrass you. I'm here for embarrassing me, not anybody else. Oh, I know you want to hear it. And if she's okay with it, you can hear it. But it's coming up. This part, I made Miranda on our honeymoon think she lost her ring. Okay, good.
She knows better than this.
I have the ring on my pinky.
She's addicted.
She also would take like hours to get ready to do anything. We're supposed to be out of that hotel by now. I ended up having to pay for an extra day. Yep, there's her wedding ring.
You got your ring yet?
I'll put it on, don't worry about it.
Or no, this was like our second anniversary.
Do the hustle. Are you serious?
Don't even joke with me today, okay? I on it right there,
She's
baby.
so
It was
Oh my
in there.
god.
No, don't.
You
I didn't lose.
seriously fucked us if you lost that ring.
This is
You're
so
making me
mean.
mad because you took it.
She's so adorable.
You
But she's so
a-hole.
she gets so mad. I had it on my finger the whole time, right in front of her face.
Excuse me? What are you doing?
I just wanted.
I made this for me.
Just wanted a piece
You
of
already
that lettuce.
Hey guys. Yeah.
Another filter from the HTC first.
Wonder why it doesn't smash my fingers, because this is my real head.
And it was smashing my fingers. I'm an idiot.
So here's the move that led me to having a broken toe from Magic Mike, and I believe that cocksucker Channing Tatum did it. So last time I did it was out on the concrete with no shoes on. Now I'm on the carpet with shoes on.
Those are the Dame Lillard Crazy 8, the Kobe's, the Rose Cities. I bought those for like $80. I should have kept them because they're much.
People know
They'd
how
be a much more.
difficult this is. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just gotta build up a little bit of confidence.
What a fucking moron. My toe was still broke when I did that. I just did it to let people see what Channing Tatum did. What Channing Tatum did is he jumped to his hands and then slowly laid his body down all sensual. And so I'm trying to describe what broke my toe, but it looks just like when it broke my toe. I did it out on the concrete with no shoes, broke the fuck out of my big toe. And it was also an excuse for me not to go to that call center job, because fuck that job. But so let's check that again. So here it is. The noise I make, let me explain it again here, and then let's
with shoes on, so people know how difficult this is. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just gotta build up a little bit of confidence.
I'm 375 pounds. I have no reason to be doing this, but I thought, you know what? Channing can do it. Channing Tatum. I can handle it. Also, look at that fucking lift. That foot is almost to the ceiling. Oh, it's going to be bad. Basically knocked the wind out of myself for no reason. Also, I did a lot of FPS karate chopping people. I don't know what, this wasn't funny, but I always did it. There's the boy. Yeah. That was the biggest nugget thruster I ever did.
Yeah, because
This was when I worked at the mill. I was supposed to be training. I had to dance. Oh. You see that thing hanging from my fucking eyeball? In the commercial. The thing was still there. That gross bitch popped finally like a month after this commercial came out. But I was wearing my Key Hickory shirt. Coastal Farm and Ranch, actually, it was owned by Buzz Wheeler. Great dude. He just sold it, actually. I think they moved headquarters to Idaho. But great dude. Great people that I worked with. But I didn't fit in there. Like, I'm not a country boy. I never was. Could have missed some pain. But I'd have had to miss them pants behind me on the wall. Yard associate. But you see, it's hard to tell, but I got this big old fucking like growth hanging off. It's this eye, just hanging down. It was like I could see it out of my eye. It was fucking disgusting. But when it popped, oh, blood and fucking jizz everywhere.
I know you can't tell, but I'm doing laps at the theater right now. Doing laps.
Oh yeah, we were watching The Woman in Black too. It was a terrible movie. I was doing laps. Doesn't matter. Also, we were gonna make a movie, and I was possessed by Mariah and Ellen, and so they drew a cock on my face, and then made me put whipped cream all over my own face. This is from like 2000. Windows Movie Maker magic. Oh wait, this isn't the... Yeah, see, I was just putting random shit in this video. Okay. Now, let's go back. So where the fuck is that video? We're not going to watch any of the gaming videos because they're all stupid. We'll watch this real quick. A little 40-second clip. So the Mariah part is in the next one. Rip Piper too. That was my parents' little slipper of a dog. Miranda did a little cartwheel off the couch there. And then I was going to do a little cartwheel off the couch.
Yeah. Just like that, dork. You're not doing it right.
The couch is coming with me.
She had no confidence in me. The couch is coming with me. And then my whole ass crack and everything. Same underwear. Same cheek underwear.
Dork. You're not doing it right.
The couch is coming with me.
You're supposed to put...
Yeah. That's what I was into. That's the kind of shit I was into. Channel promo is just a bunch of those clips together. He unboxed it is GoPro. I won a GoPro at the wife's Christmas party, and so decided to do a little unboxing of it. It's not fun. It's not funny. Let's move on. Okay, so here is the video of which I was mentioning Mariah needing to. Okay,
No idea why I'm filming this right now. Something really nice, special. Welcome to Funny Pranks, Clips, and Fatness Part 2, The Fattening. So in this first clip...
So I think I'm narrating it. It was stupid. But this is, that was right before I hurt my back. Like, not the couch flip thing, but that video just in the beginning. So in this clip, my wife is asleep on the couch. Now, she fears burning people in the movie Silent Hill. The first Silent Hill movie that came out, she was scared shitless of. And that alarm that you're hearing in the background is from Silent Hill. That's what came when everybody turned to ash and all the dead kids showed up. So we turned the TV up as loud as it would go, put that siren on, and blared it to get her wake up. At the foot of the couch, we have a mirror with a hoodie draped over it with my SpongeBob toy in the head part of the hoodie. So when she woke up, she'd see like this dark figure standing there.
It's actually a prank. Me and my sister set up a mirror by our love seat, which my wife was sleeping on, turned the volume all the way up on the TV while watching Silent Hill.
This was mean. This was actually mean because she did freak out. Like, I felt bad after doing this, but it had to be.
She fears the most.
Yeah, it's sad. I don't like that.
Mirror, we put a little hoodie.
Because she said she wanted her mom. And then this is what we do at Walmart.
My 30-year-old wife is a little pony.
You know, like skateboard video.
Butt. You
Way
gotta
too
wiggle
much
your
of
butt
this.
with it. Oh! Oh, baby, it's okay. No. Don't. It's okay. I'm sure it didn't mean to throw you off.
So back when I was into filming, like I had a GoPro without a GoPro. I filmed this little
some more
thing.
FPS stuff.
I was always
Isaiah
awake
dropping the
and
cereal on the
helped
ground.
Make breakfast for my nephew before he had to go to school, and what my sister did was fucked up.
This is the video. This is the part. So making Isaiah's breakfast. He's got to go to school in a few minutes. Obviously, I've been up all night, but I filmed everything, all the time in the house. I had the camera acting like it was GoPro, like doing the first person, and got him his food, putting the milk away, pat him on the head.
Let's hear that again. Oh
Yeah.
Dear God. Dear God.
So this is her. This is Mariah farting.
Let's hear that again.
Scared the cat.
Oh
Dear God. Dear God. Oh,
It was still coming out.
check this
It was
one
still
out.
coming out. And then
Yeah, that's what it
sleeps
sounds
with her
like
head
when
sucked
she's
in.
Sleeping.
So she snores
Start
horribly.
dog to do it.
You know, rip R.I.P. Oso. I'm such a dick. I'm such a dick.
Focus. Every now and then I like to have a little drink.
I used to drink a lot.
Sometimes when I do, I totally
Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy, that's a good time.
That fucking can
So that can
stayed up on her wall for like 2 years.
was up there for 2 years. Literally, I shotgunned that beer, jammed the can on a nail, and it stayed there for 2 years.
This is me working out. You know, to me, this felt really fast and like I was jumping super
it's an 8-foot
high.
hoop. That's it's very impressive.
I believe I can fly.
It's more than I can do
Fucking
now.
hate birds.
Bunch of stupid fucks. Fat, stupid bitch. Stop eating apples. Those are my apples. My apples.
Edit it where it says I like to fuck pets.
Oh, that's
I won't put
maybe
it up.
saying I like to fuck pets. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so now we're on to probably the best of the My Almost 400 Pound Life episodes, where
I was fat,
it's got
and then I was thin,
1,388 views.
and then I was thin again.
To me,
But now I'm fat again.
that's a hit. It's not
And at
viral,
one point
obviously.
in there,
It's a
I
hit.
was a ladybug and a ninja.
Ninja.
This is my almost 400 pound life.
400 pound life.
So it's been a while since I did an episode of this because I've had a lot going on. I got very sick for a while there. I was vomiting. I couldn't breathe. I had a massive infection.
So I turned 30. My sister and her friend Lacey dyed my hair gray for me because I was like, I'm just going to prepare for the end here because 30 is death. And I'm still alive. He won't take me.
In my lungs, it wasn't pretty. Now I'm doing a lot better. I figure it's time to hop back on the train, try to get in the best shape I can, especially because I just had a 30th birthday. I finally upgraded from the shed. I now have a new bed. It's inside the house. It's pretty nice that they allow me to sleep in here now. But we decided to take a little vacation, kind of, because it was still here in town. Went to a hotel, had a great
Nipples will be seen in this one. Nipples and me in my underwear again.
time, you know. It was my 30th birthday, so I'm trying to take it a little bit easy in comparison to what I used to be able to do.
Comparison isn't a word, it's comparison, sir.
I know I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. So I started doing water aerobics. Unfortunately, I can't swim too good, so I had to do it in a smaller body of water than most people do.
Don't mind that.
Don't like them so much. Didn't turn out the best. I ended up overdoing it and passing out for a little while.
Show that ass.
I heard
That's
that
ass.
doing your yard work will keep you healthier. You know, getting up, mowing the lawn, doing things such as that. So today I got up.
My uncle Richard watched this video. Like a lot of my family will watch my videos. Some of them watch all of them. Some of them don't watch any of them. But this is one in particular that my uncle Richard watched and laughed his fucking ass off at this specific part. And it's funny. Like when I was editing it, I actually laughed at one of the parts. But he's not like, he's a super funny guy. He's always pretty, he's been supportive most of my life. Great dude. Laughed his fucking ass off at this part of the video. And I just thought that was hilarious that he actually sat down and watched one of my videos and laughed. Like he was living in Montana, I think.
I decided I'm going to go out and mow this lawn. It's getting tall. It's semi-dry. I forgot I'm super allergic to cut grass for some reason. It causes almost immediate anaphylaxis.
Oh my god.
That part right there. Fucking. The fact that I'm just laying there having a seizure on the fucking grass, which made me itch like a motherfucker. I had hives up and down my body after that. It was intense, but it was worth it. Well worth it for the laugh.
So that was a bad idea. Super, super bad idea. So I'm going to have to stick to other things. I'm going to start using the weights that I have, lifting the weights, going on walks and things such as that since it's starting to dry out here in Oregon. Last time I left you, it was still football season, and I had gotten down about 5 pounds or so. I can't remember. I was down around 370 pounds. Since my birthday came, I had cake, cheesecake, ice cream. We had a taco feed, huge taco feed.
Burritos. My family, and you might be like this too, my family, we call everything tacos. It's fucking burritos. Those were burritos. Like, it was flour tortillas with burrito stuff inside of it. It was burritos. We're dumb.
And when I weighed myself today, I weighed 385 pounds. Maybe a little bit more. I can't remember exactly what this.
The calling everything tacos, even though it's burritos. You know what? That's what we do. Look, I own it. You're not dumb. We're not dumb. We just do this. It's a thing. And our whole fucking family does it. Our whole fucking family does it. Like, we're not, it's Taco Tuesday. Big ass flour tortillas rolled up with stuff inside of them are tacos. Okay? Don't come at me.
Scale said because because it hurt.
They're not. They're
a lot.
But
to see that number on there.
They're burritos.
When I got sick, I lost my job. I had just started.
It's always like that.
A new job.
Our whole family does it. Everybody in our family, from your grandma, my mom, everybody do that.
This seems to be my luck anymore. I plan on going to go back to school now.
2016 I was going to go back to school. Yeah, we're weird. We're weird whites. 2016 I was going to go into computer science. Didn't do it. I got another job and just kept going with the job. So,
Started seeing a counselor for one of the bad habits I did have, which was gambling.
I think this might have been
shit anymore.
The first time I actually mentioned gambling in this, because like I still had I still had all the camera equipment that I had before and the same computer and everything. I hadn't sold everything off yet. But in a couple of videos, you notice I'm filming on a point and shoot that I got for free because I sold fucking everything because I gambled all my money away every time I got any money. It was just gone into a machine. And thankfully, that's over. That part of my life's done. But it was fucking bad. Like in 2008 through 2014, I made $60,000 a year on average over the course of that entire time. All of it went into those fucking gambling machines. It was horrible. But it's over.
Recently, I started doing self-taught jujitsu kind of thing going on. Trying to learn to box a little bit. Out in my garage, I have a heavy bag. So, been out there occasionally.
This was funny because I actually do know how to box, but I was obviously doing a bit. But one of my cousin's boyfriend at the time, I think it was like, if you really want to learn how to fight, I can teach you how to fight. And I was like, no, it's supposed to be funny. Obviously, it didn't land with everyone.
Stay with me. This time, I will complete this journey. I'm trying to get down to around 250, 260 pounds of good mass, muscle mass. Peel all this fat off one way or another. Each episode is going to be 2 weeks apart. Right now, it's Tuesday, February 23rd. Let's say Wednesday, March 9th will be the next episode of my almost 400 pound life. And
comparison, I look so much thinner than because I weigh 8,000 pounds now.
Hopefully I will be down.
Also, that's 7 years
at
ago.
least 10 pounds by then. I'm setting goals that are actually achievable. Definitely check that out and like, subscribe, and share. Hopefully good motivation for others to try to make their life a little bit better through weight loss. Ron Cole, signing out. And this is my almost 400 pound life. This is my almost 400 pound
Don't know why I
life.
included this. I was just trying to figure out ways to talk about, to do it again. So this one, I don't know if we're going to watch this whole thing.
Fat, nose thin.
This was,
so
number again. 2 was the worst one.
And then
this
thin again.
This is the most cringe one.
Fat again.
Like,
and at one point in there,
in my head, all this stuff was super funny. It took me a day and a half to render a like 5-second portion or 15-second portion of this video. And these are actual comments that I got from people, like, that were really in, like, on Facebook. I like would post it to groups, and these are actual comments I got from people. And just remember, when, like, this is great, Danielle Noble, shout out.
Will I do it?
To her. I don't know.
Will I have lost the 10 pounds that I was supposed to lose?
I think there's a couple of them in here.
We'll see. Oh shit.
That broke. It did. It broke.
Hey, and welcome to my almost 400 pound life. This is Ron, as always. So, last video, I told you guys I was going to attempt to lose 10 pounds. I was 385.6. Today's March 9th. And,
you notice I never made that 2-week thing. It never happened. The 1 week didn't happen. The 2 week didn't happen. This is like a month later after that last one.
Let's see what happened the last couple of weeks. Well, the first week, I can tell you, I did terribly. I ate.
Or wait, no, this might actually be like, it was 23rd of February. It's only 28 days in February. Actually, it's 2016. It's a leap year, so there's 29 days. So, yeah, this is 2 weeks later.
Non-stop shit. It was bad. All bad stuff. I got up.
All of these start the same, too. Like, it's immediately me going, I ate like shit. I didn't do what I was going to do. I lied. Fuck me, right?
Got on the scale on last Tuesday, and I had gained 5 pounds. I was up to 390 and some change. Things were looking pretty damn grim, but I kept a level head and I pressed forward. I decided now's the time. I got to do this. I got to get on track. I saw an advertisement on Craigslist for a male performer, and I decided, hey, why not? I'm not above it. I'll try it out and see if I can do this. Worked out a routine, exotic dancer routine, and got up on stage, and I'll let you watch it.
Cringe and male nipple warning. Also, I don't know that I can show this whole part on Twitch, because at one point I grabbed my junk. It's probably not a good look. A little bit of it for you. That was free to use music from YouTube also. And this is Adobe After Effects. That's my garage with the green screen on it. Male nipples.
I am
right.
I ever accidentally. That's the last time I ever accidentally volunteer in an old folks' home. But as you can see,
that was the whole joke.
I am ready for the Thunder Down Under
stupid.
if they need a new dancer.
Also,
after that whole fiasco, I decided, I got to really grit my teeth. I'm going to get online, go on YouTube, and see if I can find some videos to help out. Get some home body weight workouts in, because I only have a couple of weights, so I get on there. But when it's late at night and you're surfing through YouTube and the web, you get distracted by things easily. There's advertisements. Sometimes you like the things you see on the advertisements, so you check it out. And, when you're up alone, it's very easy to get distracted like that. So I had to get off there. I decided, I'll just grab this weight and go to town. And I did. I got a good workout in. To be honest with you, I've only worked out.
Sometimes where I included me lifting weights and stuff like that, and I'm like, it shows that I'm actually trying to do something. But half the time I would just do it for the camera and then go sit down and eat something. I was not very realistic with this shit, and I still am not. I haven't lost any fucking weight. I'm still I want to, and I'm still trying, but I just ate a bunch of skinned Oreos. Now, you have to skin an Oreo. This is a fucking argument I have with my wife all the time. Skin the Oreo. You take the skin off one side, the cookie part, and you only eat the part that the cream stays attached to. It's proper Oreo etiquette. I don't know why she doesn't understand that. But what I do is I bring the pack of Oreos with me so that I have a place to put the skins from the Oreo, and she'll pick up the Oreo package, and it'll just contain skins, and she'll be all excited thinking she's getting a full Oreo, and she's just getting the fucking shucked part. And that's on me, I guess. But you can't eat the whole fucking, what kind of monster grabs an Oreo and just shovels it in their cockholes? There's nobody that does that. You put it in your dick skinners, give it a little twist, and then you only eat the part that has the cream on the skin. You don't eat the other skin, you just throw that away. It's garbage. Only one half of the cookie's good, that part that it sticks to. You guys eat the whole Oreo? Fuck me, right? You're supposed to skin it, and I'll argue that until my death. Skin your Oreos.
About 3 times since the last video. Actual workouts.
Don't eat it all. There's no reason to.
I've just been more active.
You'd be a lot happier if you did it my way. Pull the one skin off. Only eat the skin that has the cream attached to it. There's no reason to do it any other way. The more you know. Oh, I eat the whole cheese cracker. Yeah, cheese crackers are delicious. You eat the whole thing. No, so I will sometimes, if I'm still feeling a bit frisky, I'll shovel some skins in my throat. Like it's gonna happen. I'll sit there with a, completely obliterated package of Oreos. Only thing I got left is the husks, the skins. They'll work, If you're in a bind, in a pinch, those will work. But for the most part, you're an animal if you eat the whole thing. It's just not for me. I play with my food. No good.
So people wanted to know exactly what I'm going to be eating or what I have been eating.
See, that's a real comment somebody said, so I decided to do what they asked, put in what
to
I've
try
been
to lose
eating.
this weight. And honestly, I still eat and enjoy all the same things that I always did, but in moderation. And there's certain things that I replaced, like normal bacon. I made turkey bacon. I burnt the shit.
Turkey bacon sucks ass. Fuck turkey. Actually, I'll eat turkey bacon now. But compared to regular bacon, it's not the same.
Out of it, and it was disgusting. But it was still edible.
See, that guy agrees.
Salad's easy. It's cheap. And so a couple of times I've thrown salad in place of like.
Yeah, I as soon as I turned 30, Mariah and Lacey, I had them bleach my hair and then dye it gray. I should have kept it. My hair won't turn, like my beard is turning gray. My mustache is completely fucking white and gray. My mustache. But my hair will not turn gray. I think it's just going to all fall out maybe. It's kind of what I'm hoping. There's some pattern around here. Getting a little light there. It's beautiful. I just want it gone. He won't take it. God.
Noodles or something else that I would have ate that's higher in the things my body doesn't respond well to. And everybody's different. So try out what you think will work. If it doesn't work after a couple weeks, try something else. When I weighed in,
this one's still in beautiful 480p.
After last week, weighing 390.5 pounds or point whatever pounds, if I would be able to even lose the 10 down from the last video that I was supposed to lose, because I'd gained an extra 5. Instead of trying to lose 10 from 385 and some change, now I had to try to lose 15 from 390 and some change. So when I stepped on the scale, I wondered, is it possible that I would even be able to do this?
Oh, under our cupboard was gross.
But I did lose 12 pounds from last week with almost no effort. I mean, just getting up and moving around. And I was fairly happy with it.
Look at those tits.
12 pounds
Beautiful
is 12
tits.
pounds in 1 week. That's quite a bit.
So at 390 pounds, 12 pounds isn't a lot in 1 week. Like at my weight now, 430 pounds, if I really, really tried, I could probably lose 50 pounds in a month, which is somewhere in 17 pounds a week area. Or 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds a week would be 60 pounds in a 4-week period. So maybe it is 12 and a half. Whatever. It's 12 and a half.
I'm going to put the next video out. It's going to be 2 weeks from now.
Listen to this guy.
And I'm hoping to lose at least 10 pounds from this video to that video. So I was 378 in this video. I'm hoping to be 368 in the next video. It's very easily obtainable with the size I am. I should be able to do at least that, if not more.
I had Mariah send me
So
stuff.
keep with me.
It was great.
Like, subscribe, and share if you don't mind. I do appreciate everybody and all their kind.
Oh, see, that's what I was talking about. Grabbing my junk, can't do that.
Great, and I really appreciate it.
Skip past
all
it.
the communities that I found that I've joined.
I was trying to remember
They're
where it was.
all really great people.
Fucking idiot.
Thank you very much. This is Ron with RC360, and I'm out.
Okay. Moving on. All right. So then I recorded Mariah getting a cyst removed from her head, which I don't know TOS on this kind of stuff. But this has like 12,000 views. I don't know that you can show medical procedures on Twitch, but anyway. Oh, it's 15,000 views. It's my most viewed video. Great. All right. Now this is also another cringe burger of my almost 400 pound life. So
I was fat, and then I was thin, and then I was fat again, and then I was thin again.
And the video
now
quality
I'm
got
fat
even
again.
worse somehow.
And at one point in there,
intro.
I was a ladybug.
Possibly because I had to download the
and a
intro
ninja.
from YouTube and then re-upload it again.
This is my
Fucked it all
almost
up.
400 pound life.
This in.
Well, I didn't do so good this week. Last 2 weeks anyway.
I'll leave this up for just a second. I gotta go grab some more
Worked out
water.
one time maybe.
Be right back.
But I went off the deep end as far as food goes. I went nuts. I was eating nonstop. I lost it, and I couldn't find anything in the house with sugar in it one day. I was just craving sugar so bad. So I knew that there was some stuff out in the garage, and I thought I had saw some hot cocoa mix out there. And I was having issues, so, you know, you don't really think right when that kind of stuff's going on. So I went out there, found the hot cocoa, did some things I'm not proud of. But after that day, I swore off sugar. I was going to leave the sugar alone because I know it has a massive effect on my body. But I wasn't able to work out. I had hurt my back, and so it was a real struggle even just to get up and walk around. But last night, I weighed myself. I weighed in just to see, you know, if I was close. I didn't want to disappoint everybody.
All the baddie hats. Still have a bunch of them.
I disappointed
Selling
myself.
Streamlabs.
And I was looking for anything.
Click on the link.
That might cut a little bit of weight off before.
Pretending to make myself throw up.
This video.
Peeing. See, that jersey had already been fucked up. That's the same jersey from episode 2. It no longer said Howard. It just said How. I believe just How with Ohawa. And the 12, you could see the outline and the scum on my back. I'm a fucking piece of shit, especially back then. Just fucking gross. Still am. I'm still gross. I have to use Tenactin on my ball sack because it itches so bad. Let's go.
Because I was going to weigh myself today, but nothing worked. I tried everything I could even think of to drop a pound or two. And for some reason, it just never went down. So it was back to off the rails.
I'd gained like 10 pounds.
Ate a whole deal of cookies from Safeway, which, if you know what that is, that's a lot. I ate most of a Fiesta pack, which is burritos and tacos from Del Taco. It was a bad.
Del Taco's banging. If you see this, Del Taco, sponsor the stream. Sponsor the YouTube channel. Sponsor the
bad
stream.
mess. Got into some syrup business. It's just, it wasn't going well.
There was, so back in these days, anybody was monetized on YouTube. Anybody could be monetized. I was monetized. This video got flagged for drug use because I snorted hot cocoa and then I pretended to heat syrup up in a spoon to inject it into my arm.
So, you know, I'm trying to keep
Terms of
optimistic
service.
here, trying to think of ways I can fix this. And
Who ate all the fucking food? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Oh, fucking food is everything in the fucking glass. Come on, get the fuck. You don't even deserve to be here. Really think it's okay? Really think it's okay? The fucking food.
There was so many camera angles and so much editing for this them beating the fuck out of me scene. There again, you can see the cheeks. but it edited together pretty well.
Kidding me? You don't need to be in here. You're gonna be a little piggy. You want to be a little piggy?
That's GoPro video, which is trash.
And
And that dog Piper's dead now too. But that little slipper dog was trying to protect me from them. And they tried their best to look like they were beating me. Isaiah was actually hitting me.
Get out of here! Get out! Go in the garage.
At least the dog came out with me.
I'm gonna do some problem. You can't put me back in the shed.
Back to the shed, motherfucker. I don't know why this was hilarious to me at the time. They fucking kick the shit out of me and then throw me in the shed for eating food out of the house. Also, I never really tried to lose weight. I think it was almost a joke to get as fat as I am now, which is terrible to say. But it was funnier to me if I never lost weight. But now I regret it immensely because it's so much harder to lose. Don't beat yourself over it. You'll do better this week. Nice, bro. Keep up the good work. Anything's possible. I had people actually, I don't know these people. Never met them in my life. They're not from where I'm at. But shout out to Rosa Morales and Demons Des. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate all the love you gave me back then. So that was I on face cam the entire time, that last part? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so that was the end of my almost 400 pound life. Basically, I quit for almost a year. I uploaded a Mortal Kombat 10 XL Leatherface fatalities, clutching wins in fucking Black Ops 3, trying to turn the power on in Zetsubo no Shima, trying to get more views like I did on the turn the power on in the Giant. Didn't work out. I made this. I'm going to let this one run. This is story time with Uncle Ronnie. Uncle Ronnie's true stories, how exercise almost killed me. So you'll be able to tell this video is high definition. It's 1080p. It's direct from the camera. I took out the SD card, put it in my computer, and uploaded it directly. No editing, no anything. And it's shot on a point and shoot because I had gambled away everything and had to sell off all of my video recording equipment. So this is the shit that I was doing at that point.
So
no editing. Didn't edit out the fucked up part of the intro. Got some shit on the side of my lip.
Story time with Ron.
Looks great.
This is a little story about
probably.
a time I almost died.
Got nothing but time.
I was working at a farm implements store, and I was trying to lose weight. I was at 450 pounds, but I had lost
How long is this?
about
This
50
is 6
pounds
minutes.
by this point.
And
I started
you can see
dating
it
a girl.
searching
She
to
was
try to...
super into working out. Just keep a real slow pace.
So I'm just going to tell the story that I told in this because that video is way too long. I was dating my wife, and she loved going jogging on track. I had never been jogging before. I had been running in my room late at night trying to lose weight. And she was like, hey, why don't we go jogging at the track? Because I told her, I'm into jogging now. I was trying to date her, and we started dating. So I took her to the track, or she took me to the track at the local high school. And I'm going to cue this one up.
That's about.
But anyway, we got out there, and I was never worked out before. I was losing weight, but I was working out in my bedroom, doing in-place running kind of shit. And I thought that would translate to outdoor jogging. But what I hadn't thought of is I was doing it really late at night. After it'd been hours after I ate and stuff, and I was on a diet, so I was eating pretty clean. We go out to this track. Because I'm like, I'm gonna impress her. Like, I'm gonna keep up with her. She won't know what hit her, right? Wasn't gonna hit her, but she won't know what hit her. We go out to the track, and she starts jogging. She jogs really slow. You know, she always has, even no matter what weight she's at. And she was like 90 pounds at the time. She jogs really slow, but she consistently jogs, like, and gets up to a run at the most of the time. So she is like jog running. She got little legs. I'm keeping up with her. I'm like, damn, yeah, she's gonna look at me like I know what I'm doing, you know. Keeping up with her, but then I start having pain in my sides and my stomach and everything, and I'm like, oh damn, maybe I don't know what I'm doing, you know. And I start coughing and burping, and I feel shit coming up in my throat because I just ate spaghetti with meatballs. So I'm like literally puking it back up into my mouth and just going, don't puke, swallow it. And so I'm swallowing it back down, and she runs around and she laps me. And I'm like, oh, no way. This is like the fifth time around the track. I don't know how long she's going to run for, but she laps me. I'm like, bullshit. I'm going to catch up with her. She can't lap me. So I sprint. And I sprint and I sprint and I catch up with her. And by the time, like, the pain in my side is, like, just about to knock me over. My guts feel like they're going to spill out of my mouth. And I'm like, oh. So I caught up with her. I get a little ways past her. And then she laps me again. But there's no way. I have no strength left to catch up to her. And she gets about halfway around the track ahead of me. And I can see her on the opposite side. Or maybe she's just a little bit ahead of me, actually, at that point. I feel puke come up again, but it gets stuck in my throat, and it's like a big thing stuck in my throat, and I can't, oh, my ears itch. I can't get it out. It's lodged in my windpipe. And I'm like, oh shit. So I walk over to the side. My ears itch. She laps me again. I walk over to the side, lean over on the fence. At this point, she's ahead of me. She's not looking back or anything. I lean over on the fence. I go around the fence, and I just am like leaned over on the side, and I can't breathe. Nothing's coming out. I can't yell. I can't do anything. I can't breathe at all. It's just a fucking meatball lodged in my throat. And so I'm looking at her, and then all of a sudden I just kind of like pass out. I'm on the ground. And I'm like tunnel vision, just trying to gasp. And I see her two little legs show up. And she jogs in place for a second. And then she takes off. She takes off running again. And then I'm out. Like darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Thanks for joining me again. I'm out. Next thing I know, I'm woke up by her kneeing me in the back. And, like, I've got foam and shit and big chunks of meat and noodles coming out of my mouth. And she's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I must have choked on something. I, like, passed out. And she's like, yeah, you must have. And I was like, can we go? And she's like, yeah. And, like, catch my breath. She helps me up, get up. I'm so embarrassed. Just so embarrassed. And, you know, I didn't know her that well at this time, but I was like, thank you for, you know, stopping and doing it. And she's like, yeah, you know, that's weird. I've never had that happen before. And then we got back to my car and I was getting ready to drive her home. But as I was driving her home, I had a flash of her little hooves tap dancing in front of me and then taking the fuck off. And I was like, wait a second. Did you run another lap after you saw me on the side? And she was like, well, I only had 2 laps left. I was like, you did 2 laps before coming to save me? She's like, no, I did 1. And then I saw you on the ground and I went over and helped you. God, why are you so upset? And I was like, wow, this is the woman of my dreams. That's why I married her. All right, moving
The
on.
last episode of my almost 400-pound life.
Do so good this week.
Nice little recap.
So I went out there, found the hot cocoa, did some things I'm not proud of. And I did. I disappointed myself.
Julio, the fucking food! Are you fucking serious? You're stop hitting me! Oh, don't be in the
They beat the fuck out of me. In reality, they did. I had bruises everywhere.
Put me back in
There was blood everywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
I was fat. And then I was
There's a
thin,
delay.
and
Because
then I was
I'm sure you were
fat
trying to
again,
say that while I was saying it.
And then I
But
was
it
thin
popped
again.
up like a minute. It's
But
like
now
a
I'm fat
full
again.
minute delay.
And at one point in there, I was a ladybug and a ninja.
And a ninja.
This is my almost 400-pound life.
400-pound life.
Welcome back to my almost 400-pound life.
Again, recording on a fucking point-and-shoot potato. This time we're at 720p, I believe. Nope, 480. Oh, yeah. Editing with Premiere Elements 9.
I know it's been a while. So a lot of things have happened. They put me out in the shed, obviously, in the last episode.
See, this is the only, like, time where there was time in between and I actually lost weight.
I
But
believe that's about 3 months ago. But as you can see now, no longer in a shed. I'm in a room, which is awesome. Awesome to be back in the house. Well, we moved. We moved from the house I was living in the shed in. They threw me in the back of a U-Haul. I had no idea what was going on. I was very...
I did get a better desktop setup. It's a fucking i5, an i3 2100, second gen shit.
Very frightened for the whole ride. I didn't know what was happening, but once they stopped, I ran for my life. But they got me. They beat me. They beat the Christ out of me. Locked me up in a kennel. Apparently they got 2 new puppies. They had them in there with me for a little while. It made me wear a wig, which was tormenting. Because the pups like to try to get the wig.
This your grandma's house, Scorpio. Yeah. So I said we moved. They threw me in a U-Haul, and I took off running. They beat the shit out of me and threw me in there with the pups.
It was inhuman, the way I was living. I used the bathroom up there. I slept in there.
Yeah. I was pretending to wipe my ass, and I had my pants down outside.
And thankfully, they kept me fed.
Who's hungry? Who's hungry?
And
Are you hungry?
thankfully, they kept me fed. It wasn't my first choice
Fucking animal, you get
in food, but it was sustenance.
She was throwing dog food at me, and then I shoved some in my mouth. And I ate it, and then I fucking puked. I puked bubbles.
Really, that's what I needed to learn to live on. Just something that would keep me alive and not make me any fatter. It was hard though.
Fuck swag shirt from Ritz. Shout out Ritz.
It was hard growing accustomed to that way of life. So when I was offered an opportunity to come back in and live amongst the people again, I jumped on it.
Think you can handle it in the house now? You sure? If you ever do that again, it's back to the kennel with you.
Okay.
No joke. You'll go back to the kennel.
Kennel. No kennel. Still smoking back there.
And since then,
No kennel.
things have been looking up, working again. I'm keeping my mind moving towards this goal of losing weight, and I've lost a bit.
That's right. I was actually back at Coastal Farm. I was in the distribution center at that time. And that's how I was losing weight. I was working my fucking ass off. It was hard because my leg kept going numb. My back would kill me. But my boss out there, Mike, if you ever watch this, Mike, I appreciate you. He set me up with a chiropractor. He paid for it. Like, he helped me out a lot. He was a good dude. And I kind of fucked him over, and I feel bad about that.
I believe in the last video you saw me.
I did talk to him like a year ago, and he was doing pretty good. He retired from out there. But anyway.
You know, it was 382, maybe, and some change. And weighed myself yesterday, and I was 360 and some change. So that's a loss of almost 22 pounds just from that video. I'm just being down to 360. I feel really good. I'm going to start working out more often. I haven't really even worked out. Just this job's pretty much working out. I'm going to start hitting it every day at 4 o'clock in the morning before I actually have to go into work, and just go from there. Next video will be 2 weeks from today, and I'm hoping to have lost another 10 pounds.
Spoiler alert,
be down to 350. I want to thank everybody who likes, shares, and comments on this, you know, these videos, because it keeps me going, keeps me wanting to do them, and it had gotten kind of stale. So I had to take a little break from it. But in all seriousness, I do appreciate everybody watching this,
and some toilet paper.
I hope it gives you a couple of laughs.
Should always have toilet paper right next to your computer.
Makes you decide to go, you know, work out or eat a whole pizza, whatever it does, whatever the fuck it doesn't matter. So this has been Ron with RC360, and I'll catch you next time.
Oh fuck! I broke something.
Okay. Now here, the fucking Burger King burned down in our town. And me being the idiot I am, wearing the same shirt. I think this was the same day. Or no, this was a few days later. My hair had grown more.
Breaking news. The Burger King in my town has just...
So I credited the paper
just been
and
burnt
everything.
To the ground. Of what's lots of pictures
for the pictures I was using
outside of the Burger King.
This was 3-alarm fire.
And this is what he had to say.
This was 3-alarm fire.
I was at the Dollar Tree, and they had this fireman helmet and these fucking glasses with this mustache and everything. And so I decided, you know what? Burger King just burnt down. Let's put them to use.
This was 3-alarm fire. We've got it pretty well worked out. One suspect in custody. The police have him. One Ronald P. McDonald. We're working on trying to get this thing figured out, but they just took flame broil to a whole new level. It's the black lung. Anyway,
I made that joke too many times since Zoolander. Okay. That's pretty much all that video you need to see. It was fucking terrible. Okay, this is the one where the cop showed up.
I was fat, and then I was thin, and then I was fat again, and then I was thin again, but now I'm fat again. And at one point in there, I was a ladybug and a ninja.
Ridiculous.
This is my almost 400-pound life.
Person. So I don't know if it was 2 weeks later exactly, but it was pretty close to it. At this point, I was like, you see that shitty monitor? That sweet Logitech webcam up there, though. That's fucking fire. I got that at Goodwill. I think I got the monitor at Goodwill, too. But the rock picture never gets old.
Guys, once again, so Ron with RC360. And welcome back to my almost 400-pound life. Last week I got pneumonia.
Once again in glorious 480p
for a while
because I couldn't figure out how to
on some massive bad
get a better editing
right
program.
Now, kicking the shit out of it. But the week prior, I started messing around with this app. People told me it'll, you know, gives you some incentive to actually get up and get out of the house, walk around, see, you know, it's Pokemon Go. You probably heard of it.
So Pokemon Go was a big thing at that point, and I was like, huh, I could put that in the title, and that'll get some views, right? Or show it in the thumbnail. And it got like, what does this one have? Like 516. So it got some views, but it's trash. Like this whole video is stupid, but it has some funny stuff in it. It's
bastards. You walk around
like
collecting little animated monsters with your cell phone. There's a little disclaimer right before you start the game each time to be aware of your surroundings, know where you're going. That's very important to listen to. You don't want to disregard that because you're going to have a bad time.
Said Note 5, that might have been an S4. Might have been a Galaxy S4. That's terrible.
I did.
Old school.
Is that what that is all the way across there?
Yep. Great editing.
Yeah. That was pretty tragic. Pretty tragic, but I came.
Great editing. I think I was the latest person to that whole getting hit while playing Pokemon. Pokemon? It's a whole different game. Pokemon Go, getting hit while playing it, like meme. I was super late to it, but I still fucking did it because I have balls.
Came out clean. After that whole ordeal, I ended up back in the hospital for the pneumonia, getting that taken care of. I'm feeling quite a bit better. So I got some protein. Protein came with a free shirt. I tried it on, show you guys. So today I went and got some protein. They're not sponsoring me.
Still use it. 6-star whey protein. It's dope. Use the isolate.
Staving off hunger and shit. There's a free t-shirt in this son of a bitch. And so, yeah, that's good stuff. Let's see.
Now I'm watching the old video, the video prior to this, in the monitor behind me, because that's what I did. I thought
I've been trying to eat cleaner, hilarious, and do a little better on my diet and keep it up, keep going. There's been a couple of setbacks. I fucked around with some donuts, you know. Cheated, had a little cheat day. And yesterday we had a barbecue, so about 2 a.m. last night I was just starving. I was feeling like I was starving. Wasn't really starving.
It looks like a cock and balls. I've arranged my meat on my plate to look like a cock and balls.
I was just
funny stuff, right?
Because barbecue is fucking awesome. It's hard for me to maintain with that shit around. I know it's in the refrigerator. I'm gonna go down. Luckily, nobody caught me. But still, it was a bad deal. Ate a little more than I should, but I weighed myself today and didn't quite make the 10-pound mark that I had set for myself. I believe I was at 353 and some change.
You know what? This is bullshit. I cheated in this video. So I'm on the scale. It says 353. I am pretty sure I was holding on to the counter and cheated to get to a closer weight to what I set for myself. You know what? I almost 100%. I'm sure I cheated in this fucking video to make my weight less, to show some progress because people weren't watching as much as they used to, which is fucked. I think I didn't do it intentionally, but I knew I did it like afterward when I went to edit it, and I just ran with it. I'm as bad as that guy lying about being a 9/11 from the league. Steve ran a ZZ. Look him up.
Before we had a little error on our scale. Hopefully that's true. You know, I checked again. It was still the same thing, but still hit an error again. But With that said, next
Bad boy.
video,
You're
I'm
bad.
hoping to be down
liar.
to 343 pounds. That's 2 weeks.
It's the
from
only time
today.
I've ever done that, but like,
And
I remember
appreciate you
that
guys following me. I said this
when I
in
was
every
editing the video,
Please
like,
share, like, and subscribe.
not just being like, whatever.
Keep
fuck it,
checking
who cares?
back.
Until
Still here,
you do it.
guys. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks again for watching. This has been Ron with RC360 and my almost 400-pound life.
That's cringe. It's all cringe.
Creepy because it's
Oh,
picking up mom's
and then Snapchat's first iteration of face swap being horrific.
Ew.
Guys, we were ridiculous people.
She peed on my
Oh, this isn't even a face swap. This was just a filter that didn't work half the time.
Weird.
My grandmother,
Oh.
love you, grandma.
Oh, my.
My mom, love you, mom.
really distorted.
Don't want copyright strike for fucking red wine.
Come on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Stick your tongue out.
This one's this is cursed. Look at this shit, fucking cursed.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fucking cursed. I believe that's where she peed, on the couch. All right, episode 8.
Then
Almost 400-pound life.
and I was fat, and then I was thin,
Cursed
and then I was
videos.
fat again, and then I was thin again, but now I'm fat again. And at
I
one
don't know
point
how
in
much
there,
more of this shit I
was
can
a
watch. It's
ladybug
pretty fucking bad.
and a ninja. This is my almost 400-pound life.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my almost 400-pound life. As always, this is Ron with RC360, trying to lose weight.
Different monitor, shittier monitor in the background there, with more like begging for likes, subscribes, and oh shit, that didn't work. Likes, subscribes, and shares, which I'm still begging for to this day on Twitch and on YouTube. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What the fuck? The fuck?
Trying to help others find a way. Not really, I'm just trying to make you laugh, but I'm also trying to lose weight. So this week's been rough. We got hot fucking weather here in Oregon.
So I had gotten a camcorder. It was like a Canon It's 1080p camcorder that my sister got me for Christmas, and it's actually really dope. And I was still using, because the audio from camcorders is just fucking horrendous. But this Nikon point and shoot I had, the audio was good, pretty clear anyway, workable. So I was using both cameras to film at all times.
It's just terrible. It's unbearable for the most part.
You can see the Nikon camera up on top of the monitor.
Roommates, they haven't really been allowing me to come out and get in the pool with them. It's been really hard because they're in it like every.
So this is my favorite one. Episode 3 is good. Most of the rest of them are fucked and cringe, whatever. This one is my favorite episode I ever made of this. Like, even though I didn't have good audio and video equipment, and, you know, it's still fucking horrible 480p. Or no, this is 720p. We stepped our game up, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 720p. 2016, the year of 720p. Yeah. Fuck swag again. The shout out to Ritz again. So this is the best outfit. Not this. I know what you're talking about. Not the shirt that I'm wearing right now, but what I wear eventually. So I'm saying my roommates, you know, my wife, my sister, and my nephew, the roommates that are assholes that hate me, they're not letting me swim with them when they're out in the pool. So
Every day, all day, and every time they're in it, I ask, you know,
still have
can I come
that
get in the
shirt
pool with you guys, and it's a solid no every time. So, you know, I just hang out inside.
You can hear my mom and grandmother playing Yahtzee in the background. Sad. Sad panda.
But the other day, they came to me and asked if I wanted to go swimming with them.
You swim full of fucking hot. Fans don't even work.
Never let me swim.
Huh?
What do you got?
I think that might have actually been like one of the hottest summers we had in this part of Oregon in a very long time. It got up to over 100 degrees a couple of times in 2016. It was fucking rough. I know other people have it worse. We're not used to it. We're mole people.
Just laying here sweating. You won't let me get in the pool.
Well, we've had a talk about it. We said we're gonna let you go swimming
Really?
for a little while today.
Yes, that's fine.
We gotta do a couple
Great, I
things though.
appreciate what?
Number one, you gotta clean the pool.
What?
You gotta clean the pool. Or at least skim the top of it.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, for that.
The other thing is, you gotta wear your swimming suit.
Well, I got my shorts and stuff. I'm already.
Oh no. Well, we're just garage selling. We got your swimming suit.
So, hold
Got
on.
me a
Yeah.
swimming suit?
Let's get through the sentence.
It was only 50 cents.
You got me something that's nice. You know, it's a step in the right
Right,
direction.
here you go. Yep. Go ahead and put it on.
The cap was the best part. Really tied it together. So, story behind the swimming suit. So I thrift and sell stuff on eBay. And so when it's summertime rolls around, especially back then when I didn't have a job, I would go and bargain hunt to find stuff that I could flip, right? So we're at this estate sale. This old lady had passed, and they're selling literally everything in the fucking house. And we go in. It is me, my sister, my cousin David. We always go together, and my wife sometimes. We go in there, and they're like, "Yeah, everything's for sale." So going through, walking through, and I'm thinking in the back of my head, is there anything I can find for videos or anything? And I see this shit, 50 cents. They got marked on this like 1950 style women's bathing suit with the fucking cap. And I was like, that's mine. I'm getting in that motherfucker. That's for me. And then everything, like, I don't write anything for these videos. Like, I'm cinematographer, director, writer, all that shit, but I don't really write it until like we're sitting down to film it. And then I'm like feeding them lines to say. I'm coming up with shit to say. Sometimes it's hilarious, sometimes it's fucking stupid, and I hate it, and I wish it wouldn't have been put on the internet. But this is one of the times where I'm like, this is great. Now, biggest problem is this camera is interlaced. So it's 1080p I. So all the interlacing, like I have it paused, you can see all the lines, interlacings like the old CRTs where the lines are projected across. So that's how it got recorded. So it's kind of funky. But this is my favorite part of any video I think I've ever done. Mine the lamb. Also me touching my junk. No nipples, no nudity though. Some ass. I have no reason to have done this, but it doesn't fucking matter. It was hilarious to me. And yes, I had my boxers on underneath, but I tucked them in as best I could so you can see it great. It looks like I'm wearing a fucking diaper underneath this old woman's bathing suit. So hot. Pimple back. Get in there.
Yeah, I told you guys I'm not a strong swimmer, so in my head it looked like this.
I had fun making these videos, man. This was a good time to me. But, they never hit big. I didn't make any money off of it.
In reality, I was just drowning. This was what was really going on.
Fucking lazy ass.
Yeah.
Oh, you can swim.
That's funny to me. I don't give a fuck. Is he alive?
He better be. I ain't taking his ass out of the pool.
For a 400-pound smoker, I held my
I'm very
breath
sorry
for
for
quite
that.
some time.
2 weeks ago, I weighed 353-ish pounds. I was trying to lose 10 pounds, and I didn't do so good on it. As you can see right here, this is what I weighed in at.
I actually weighed that.
Since then,
but
I've had 6 donuts, 7 donuts, plus we had a big barbecue. Barbecue is one of my weaknesses.
Once
along with
again,
pizza
talking about how I love barbecue.
and donuts.
And then doing this just cause. Yeah.
But don't worry, guys. I haven't fallen completely off track. Just a cheat weekend. Then I'll be right back to the diet. Sometimes when you hit a minor plateau, you have to up your calorie intake by thousands.
This worked for me back in like 2012, 2013, doing the like carb backloading thing. It's never worked since. Like having a cheat meal, sure, that's fine. But eating 7,000 calories over the course of 2 days doesn't do it. You can't just go back to the normal diet after that, and it's gonna, I mean, it will. You'll lose weight, but those 2 days will fuck you up the whole rest of the time.
Apparently, it will help move your metabolism, speed up your metabolism, get it caught up with that, cut it back down to 1,800 calories a week, 1,800 calories a week, 1,800 calories a week, 1,800 calories a week, or a day. Jesus Christ, don't go 1,800 a week. 1,800 calories a day.
Sound advice. Listen to
mostly
this guy.
protein. Been using a lot of protein. Been working out a little bit. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to set a solid goal of 5 pounds. So I want to be 343. I want to be down to what I had set for this video, next video, 2 weeks from now. As always, like, subscribe, and
Just
share
begging
if
for
you
it.
would, please. Sharing
Just
is
begging.
a huge thing. Sharing's caring. If you care for me, please share my video. Some bullshit like that.
Don't watch that over and over and get hard.
Next week, I will have lost the 5 pounds I set for myself. I swear that on probably nothing. I probably shouldn't.
Shit
but I
falling out
will
of my shit
have
falling out
that
of my
lost.
mustache.
It's been wrong with RC360, and I'm out.
And then filters. And then I wasn't seen again for months. We got the kids to try Crystal Pepsi. That's kind of a dumb video. This, my almost 400-pound life, was just me. It's the same weight I am right now. I got up to 450 at like 19, 20 years old. But I'm 430 right now. I'm sitting there crying about a SpongeBob shirt I got for Christmas at 18. But check that weird white boy hair.
What's up, guys? What's wrong with RC360?
It's basically just me crying about how
All
my
the
life's
excuses in
terrible
the
and
fucking
stuff.
world.
And the gambling and all that stuff. Because I had sold that camera that Mariah got me for Christmas, so I was down to just the point and shoot. I actually really liked this video. We went to the fair, and it just was fun milking a fake cow.
Oh, wow.
Seeing parrots and
I want a churro. And I want shiny
And then-
things. Hurry.
Miranda making me pull money out, calling me fat, because that was the joke. Have them all call me fat, and then I could be fat, and it'd be funny. And I just keep gaining weight. It's not that funny anymore.
Beautiful.
Caught them all.
Yes, you did.
Oregon State Fair wouldn't be the Oregon State Fair without having a fucking pig race. I don't know where the hell it just was. Oh, there it is. Yeah, little piggy race. All right, have a good rest of your night. This one has too much puke in it, the Bean Boozled challenge, because I can't stand spoiled milk.
Is it
And
chocolate pudding or dog food?
Hold on. Can dog?
I just went through struggling. And then, yes, puking. Let's not do that. This is stupid. I don't know why this is on here. But let's watch it. Because it's on here.
You ever just sat and watched meatballs on top of a bed of cheese, on top of bow tie noodles? That motherfucker. You fucking know it.
Sitting there eroticizing food, which bode well for losing weight.
Let's get that motherfucking cheese melt.
I uploaded a lot of stupid stuff. Just anything to do with clowns, because they had that clown purge thing going in the news. So I was like, oh, I'll put some clowns up, see what happens. The Doritos Roulette Challenge was stupid. Buffalo Wild Wings Blazing Ghost Pepper Hot Wings Challenge. I actually, I ate so many of those wings, and I'm pretty sure I have an ulcer, and I thought I was going to die at the end of it, but we only recorded a little bit of it and doesn't really capture the essence. Come on. Gigabit internet. It's working really well. Oh, yeah. Those meatballs were delicioso. Now it's
The hottest one they have, ghost pepper blazing. No ranch.
Psych yourself up for it.
Yeah, it hurts.
I had already ate like 10 of them and was just going back in. Oh yeah, the wings are delicious. They were good, it just fucking hurt. Like I didn't eat enough wings to be like so full I couldn't eat anymore. But because the pain I was having in my gullet, I couldn't eat anymore.
That's hot.
Dude, B-Dubs is pretty good. Is there one in your guys' neck of the woods, a Buffalo Wild Wings?
Your eyes are.
I know.
They have
crying.
the sauces at Walmart, but the ghost pepper one's good. It's just fucking hot. It hurt my stomach.
A little ranch on this one.
But they have a what is it called? Mango habanero one. It's fucking fire. That shit is delicious, and it's like just the hot enough to be amazing. But yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, they do good stuff.
First I was fat.
Another almost 400-pound life.
Thin. Then
I tried to reboot and start again, 3 years later.
Fat again.
Or no, it was only like a year and a half later.
But now I'm fat again. And at one point in there was some accidental blackface. And I was Buzz Lightyear. This is my almost 400-pound life.
Oh, was it that cheese covered nuggets? Oh, I gotta get more vape juice in that. That's burning my throat. I'm just vaping the coil right now. Those same ones that were in the group chat. I sold that thing for $170. That was a pretty good profit, especially since it was missing the smaller portion
everybody.
of the tail.
Welcome back to my almost 400-pound life. It's been a while. It has, definitely. I'm sorry it took so long,
because of the
but
editing software
shit's been going down. So, got a new job. I've said that in a lot of videos because I've switched jobs a lot, but this one's a keeper.
That's a lie.
This one got me into my own place.
I didn't keep it.
It's a mobile home. So what? So
I didn't
what?
keep that either.
But on the weight loss front, it's been a little bit harder. I actually gained quite a bit in the off time. I got up to about 378 pounds. My most recent weigh-in that I did was yesterday, and I was at 365 pounds. So, not doing great, not doing good, but I've lost some. So that counts for something. So as I mentioned, new place. No longer have the old roommates. They still come over from time to time. We have
fucking back
pizza.
is
We
killing
have a
me.
get together of some sort. I was bi.
I think Mariah
Which is
says
kinda
something
odd,
in this one that
'cause-
might
but
actually get me.
You know, it doesn't matter. I just
strike.
enjoy the company.
So I'm gonna
It's nice of
skip
them to
past
just
that
come
first little
over and
part, but
hang out with me for a little while, eat some pizza, and then it's always sad to see them go, though. As soon as they have to walk out that door, it's kind of upsetting, but they have to go.
Yeah, your house looks fat. Thanks for pizza. Yeah, thanks for pizza.
Thanks. Thanks for coming.
You ate all the pizza, you fucking whale.
Good times.
Thanks for the pizza, you child.
You make me sick. I don't even eat my pizza looking at you.
I have
Bye,
fun.
you greaseball.
Okay, see ya.
fucking ridiculous. But that's it.
Recently,
videos
I purchased a drone. I figured it'd get me outside a little bit more, maybe help get some of this weight off.
I never. I flew it outside twice.
Specifically because it says do not fly
it had a
indoors.
shitty camera, and I hated it.
Well,
but I did fly it indoors.
They're right. You probably shouldn't fly it indoors.
And this was just bullshit that I threw in just to do it.
It has an attack mode apparently on
Fiddler.
it. And I learned my lesson the hard way.
I did headbutt it though. That was pretty cool. Headbutting a drone is
it's
a
been
solid,
what, like a year
like a
since I made an
goddamn
episode of this. So yeah, checking in. I wanted to show you guys. I started going to the gym, and I wanted to show you some of the moves I've been doing to try to lose some weight.
I actually was in the gym at this time, and I did lose a bit of weight. Got down to like 320, and was doing good before my heart was like, "Hey."
A lot of people were asking me,
because
well, why do you live with roommates in the first place?
And you're
well,
stressed.
because this show probably
So
could have
we're
been
gonna
called
just
my almost
stop.
400 credit score. You like my
Funny
bid?
guy. Funny guy, huh?
Now, just to keep you guys up to date, every 2 weeks. So not this coming Sunday,
Then
but
upload
the Sunday
another one for,
afterwards,
like,
I'll be
3
doing
years.
another episode. I
4
know
years, 5
it's
years.
not Sunday as this is being uploaded, but I had it all planned out, and I figured I'd get it up there early. So 2 weeks from this coming Sunday, I'll be uploading another episode, and I hope to be down to about 250 pounds
Also, I cut off my
by
chin
that
for the
episode.
whole
We'll see.
fucking
Maybe I can
talking
do it.
head part up
Maybe I
until that
can't.
point.
Who knows?
It's bad. It's bad work. Bad look.
But yeah.
Yeah, you still look.
Thanks, bye.
Fucked up. Couldn't say thanks bye to them while they were doing that. So I popped this thing on my gut. That got 13,000 views. People are fucking weird and gross. Like, if you show them something gross, even though it's not even that bad, they're like, yes, that's the best thing you have on your channel, sir. Lots of dislikes for it, though. 13,000 views. I think it has something like 7 dislikes or something like that. Not many likes. Not many likes at all. Let's watch the Thanksgiving games. This is me getting bored
You're gonna get
and
it
just
so
doing some
fucking bad.
editing.
I got you. You know, you don't even know how to play
It's
this
back when I
fucking
was a
game.
console gamer. Had
I
never
got
even
you,
played a
stupid
game on a
fuck.
PC other than
You
like
realize that?
Flash games
just upset.
on
I don't care.
Newgrounds.
Oh my god, you're so
So easy.
getting sweaty.
Hey.
You're getting sweaty too.
You know what?
Don't act like you're not.
I
all
fucked
right?
your mom.
That's
eat a
your
dick.
mother too.
Better
Only by
acting.
blood. I mean, she's all right.
What? You came out of her vagina. You can't.
Oh,
I just wanted to go back in.
Yeah.
What the?
You know what?
You're
Says
just
true
mad because
joke.
I'm beating your ass.
You're too
That's
much.
it.
You're too
You're
much
just mad because I'm
sometimes.
beating your ass. It's Thanksgiving
I
in
just
the
can't
morning,
take this shit.
and you're not going to
But-
be able to look at any of your fucking.
This was
family
pretty good
because
editing.
despise
Except for you can see the shadow of me filming it with my phone. Like,
Yeah.
and the audio difference from it being
Oh, you're gonna
that
cry?
far
You know,
away.
oh, you're
Fuck
gonna,
it.
oh, okay. All right.
I'm out.
No. Nobody likes you. I told you.
Fuck you, fatty.
Oh. Yeah. Fuck you too. No
Say it
one likes
again.
you. No one
Say it
likes you.
again.
Get out of here. No.
Also, you can see the left arm of the couch there. I press in on it, then I get up, and then it goes away. I had a green screen over that side of the couch, and then I moved it. But
Get out of here. No one.
yeah, it just goes back to normal. I disappear off the other side.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
And then basically just an advertisement for Call of Duty. All right, so we're almost to the end. Almost to the end. It's been 2 hours and 45 minutes of me just watching these videos. So in 2020, I decided I was going to try stand-up. So I went to a place called the Capital City Theater in Salem and was like, I'll try my hand at stand-up. And the first time we went, they told us nobody could record, but they meant like other people's sets. They didn't mean you couldn't record your own set. But to me and my wife and my sister who were all there, where I thought it meant no recording at all, period. So we didn't record it. That first time went well, actually. There was a lot of laughs. There was more people there than the second time. Had a really good time. Like I talk about it in the What's This Guy's Deal video on our RC360 channel. So the second time's the first time I ever recorded. And I was feeling like shit. I felt sick. Like it was early. But let's go ahead and watch it. Fuck it. Look.
Hey, oh God, Ron! Ron, Cole!
Gigabit internet, man. I shouldn't have a spinning circle on my screen ever.
Run, Cole!
There we go. Just got to play the whole video, probably. Whatever. So I was trying to record on my phone. You can't hear it.
Be gentle. The second time's always harder. And coming up with this voice after that guy is going to be a little bit rough. I get all the time over the phone. Like,
it's very quiet.
But anyway, let's go to the 8-cat thing. Since that was mentioned earlier, I have 8 cats. It was an accident. My wife had 2 cats when we got married. And when we moved into our place, we had 2 cats. And my 89-year-old landlord started just bringing them.
Super fucking uncomfortable. Like, I still didn't know how to do the stage thing, so I'm fucking with the mic stand the whole time. And I continually do that, and also, because I can't stand up straight, like my legs not working right, just fucking with that mic stand the whole time, and my voice was all fucked up.
I'm out of the barn going, here you go. And my wife was like, yes, we'll take this one as well. So, we have 8 cats. I can name all of them. I don't fucking want to. I have to say it enough. Like, we have 4 girls, 4 boys. One of the females is not neutered, or is that the right word? She's not spayed.
Spayed. Not neutered, spayed.
So I don't know how she can tell that I'm always horny, but it seems like when I'm up late at night and I'm like, I could probably jack off right now.
A lot of women didn't get that. Like, I'm up late and my mind's just like, I could probably jack off. My cousin who was filming David, he was like the only person that laughed at it.
She's like right there around the corner going, she's like, I got a hole. You put that in there. And I'm like, I could, but I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. And get the fuck out of here. And then I jerk off. It's sad. Because I'm married, I shouldn't. But then again, I should.
And also, these weren't written out bits. I just went up with whatever was in my head at the time. Second time wasn't that great, like I said.
So I started a new job recently, and it is horrendous. I hate it. But it pays me until taxes catch up, and then they'll be taking all my money again. But at this new job, my wife and I, we are sharing a car right now. That's horrendous. Because
said horrendous twice in like 30 seconds. It's great.
We're graveyards and they're overlapping shifts. So I have to find rides. My second night at this job, I had a friend come to pick me up. He's actually my uncle. I call him friend, but he's my uncle, which is gonna make this story a lot fucking weirder. So he's coming to pick me up.
So quiet. Sorry.
I'm off work. I've got like the graveyard loopiness shit going on. I'm like, you know what'd be funny is if I pulled up my pant leg and I pretended like I was propositioning him for a whole boat. And I don't know why that was so funny to me, but for the last 2 hours of the shift, I was like, this is gonna be fucking good. I'm gonna get it. So I'm standing on the corner. He's like 15 minutes late, and I see his car come up. I'm like, fuck yeah, getting ready. Show a little skin here. And I'm like, you know, getting it. And he comes by, and look, guys, it's not the guy. It's not my uncle at all. And I'm like, holy fuck. And instantly I'm like, put that in my pocket. I don't need anybody seeing that right now. I just started this job. I'm not going to HR. So I'm like,
The true story. So my uncle's a weirdo. We're all weird. And he had to come pick me up. I didn't have a car. Like, he dropped me off and he was coming to pick me up in the morning. And I always like fuck with him when he's pulling up. He's a truck driver, so this is his humor. I always fuck with him like, oh yeah, come stop for me, buddy. I'll give you a good old hand or mouth job, old blow jibber. It wasn't him, and I had just done this to somebody.
and then I turn back around and notice the guy pulls into the parking lot of my work, gets out of his car with a lunch pail, walks into work. I'm like, fuck.
It was a guy I worked with. Didn't know he was on day shift, but he worked there.
I start day shift next week.
And I was starting day shift the next week.
I'm going to see this guy again. I've got a few options. One, I got to quit the fucking job. I'll leave. He's going to be like, and then since I'm a man of my word, I'm going to have to blow this fucking guy. And I'm going to do it good too, because I'm not an asshole, you know. I'm there for the purpose. I'm there for the time until, you know, you ejaculate down my throat and then I can walk away. Other than that, I could try to explain to him, sorry, that wasn't for you. That was for my uncle. And he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That you would be trying to proposition your uncle to pick you up for a blowjob. I'd be like, I can give you one. Anyway, that's my time. That's all I got tonight.
Not the best. Not the best. This is just the story of me pissing my pants at Target, basically.
I don't even know if I'm going to make it. About shitting your pants. Less gross. Yeah, less gross. James Harden shit his pants. Oh, yeah. In a basketball game. Nationally televised basketball game. I saw it, and there's been many memes made of it.
I don't think he actually shit his pants, but that was a rumor. I saw it. It looked like he did.
I didn't shit.
Oh yeah, we're weirdos. Weird people.
A lot of piss. Way more piss than it ever go off. I was working at a distribution center in Albany. I won't say their names, like Target or something. And I was working there, and I have a bad heart, so they wouldn't let me work in the backside where they load trucks and things like that. They put me with a lot of elderly people that throw bras into boxes. There's like a whole row of boxes here, and each one of them represents a different store. You get your box of whatever it is. It's when I was doing it, it was almost always bras, which is kind of odd, but I was okay with it. I don't sniff them.
That was a callback to a dude saying that you can go into Goodwill's and sniff bras at any time you wanted to.
So you scan the box, throw the bra, and whatever lights up, and then you're like, good, I'm doing a good job. And then they tell you, no, you're not fast enough. Like, old Ingrid over here is doubling your prod. And I'm like, what's prod? And they're like, you'll figure it out, fucker. And I said, okay. Well, I had a massive, like, horrible back injury right before starting this job. That's a lie. It's like 6 months before starting this job. But I was sitting on my ass, so I didn't really know the extent of it. So I'm doing this job, and every time I'm throwing something into the box, I'm turning, I'm bending, I'm turning, I'm bending, and then all of a sudden, my leg gives out. And as that happens, I like catch myself on this little railing, and my leg's completely numb. ass down, all the way to the heel. Couldn't feel the hoof, couldn't feel the cankle, couldn't feel the thigh. Couldn't feel anything. And the lady that was working across from me, she was probably in her late 50s. She went, ah! And I went, what? And I was wearing gray basketball shorts. And I was like, oh, you can see my dick there. Completely clear now that I pissed all over myself. I didn't know I did that. Thanks for pointing it out. Bye. And, so I headed to the manager there.
This was a much better set. I felt so like this was top of the world shit to me. Not making any money for it, not anything like that, but people actually like laughing their asses off at something I'm talking about. That made me feel like I was a king for a day. I drove home just super fucking happy, big grin on my face. Couldn't fucking like stop smiling to my shitty fucking trailer in the middle of nowhere with no job, not knowing what the fuck I was going to do for the next day. But at that moment, I was a king, a god amongst men.
And a lot of their managers are like robotic, very similar people that are complete assholes with like a thin veneer of sweetness.
Mel's me laugh.
And this lady was
Mel's
like,
me laugh too.
I don't know, she couldn't have been more than like 21. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt because she was usually pretty nice to me. So I went over to her limping and with my hand in front of my dick so that, you know, nobody could see my shame. And I found her after walking halfway across this like 9 football field long fucking warehouse. And I said, I have to go home. And she said, why? And I said, I'd like not to talk about that, please. And she said, are you quitting? And I said, no, I just need to go home and change real quick. And she said, so you're quitting? And I said, fuck yeah, I'm quitting. Here's my...
This is a true shit. Like, she basically forced me to quit just by saying, oh, you're quitting? You're quitting? With a big old grin on her face. So you're quitting? By me saying I just need to go home and change a couple of times. And then finally I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I quit. Fine.
Quitting? And I said, fuck yeah, I'm quitting. Here's my badge. I'm done. I don't want to be the guy that pissed himself. Throwing a bra into a box. Because they can misconstrue that into, maybe I just jizzed in my pants because I touched a bra. It was really worrisome. And so I went to the doctor and they were like, what else is going on? Are you having any other problems? And I was like, yeah, I had a little bit of blood. I coughed up a little bit of blood. And I had a little bit of blood out of the back door as well. And they were like, well, let's see it. And I said, I didn't bring it with me. And he's like, no, drop your pants. And I was like, I was not expecting this. I'm not sure that you're prepared for what you're about to see. And so as I laid on the table in a fetal position with my hairy, like, day and a half without a shower ass hanging out at 450 pounds, he's back there like, that hurt? I'm going, shame, very much so, very shameful. I don't like what you're doing. And he's like, eh. And I went, oh, Jesus Christ. And then he goes, I think you got hemorrhoids, man. And I'm like, do hemorrhoids come out of your mouth too? Because there was blood there, remember? He's like, oh, you might have an ulcer. There's a different thing we do for that. And I was like, thank God. All right, let's do that. That's my time, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the best feeling in the world. It's the greatest thing ever to me. And I hope to maybe next Wednesday do it again. But we'll see.
This was turned into if you lost
this is a bomb.
Like a weed pen in the bathroom.
So this is COVID just started. They hadn't shut anything down yet, but like they were very cautious about things. Lysol wipes for the mic and the mic stand and everything. Also, this was the first time I ever drank a little bit before going on stage, and so this dude was really cool to me. He was always cool every time I went there. But anyway, he calls me up, and I've got Fat Boy Stomp playing by, yeah.
That's a really obscure song called Batman Stomp.
Yeah.
By Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher.
Fat Fuck.
And Fat Man's Coop.
I found that song in like 2004, which I'm older than most of you, looking out over this crowd. You've been picked on enough, like you do kind of look like the kid from The Sixth Sense, like after he grew up, got drunk, hit somebody with his car, whatever, you know. I don't want to put that on you, but it's a good look, man. Keep it. So
that kid looked like Haley Joel Osment from when he was in The Boys, the kid from The Sixth Sense, and it's a good look, man. You should keep it. For some reason, that made everybody laugh.
Obviously, I'm fat.
Then I talk about my dad smacking me in the face and calling me an R word for not laughing. Oh wait.
Obviously, I'm fat. I haven't played Fat Man song. It's a great song. Should be fat too. If you're not, it doesn't make any sense. Like Owen was up here and he's like, "Fat Man, stop!" Everybody would be like, "Fuck, what's going on?" But yeah, I've been fat most of my life. There was one point in my life where I was in really good shape, fucked my back up, and then pizza became my best friend. And so now I'm back at this stage, full bloom. Most people, you know, like I keep to the shadows a lot, and I kind of stay to myself because I don't want to affront people with this.
Oh, I cut out the bomb.
Especially when I was.
Oh no.
Clean shaven. I look like.
Did I?
One of those creatures that.
Yeah, I did.
The creator, maybe he shoved.
I cut out the bomb
of the ocean,
part.
So it only sees the light of day if it's dead, and people can be like, "The fuck is that? Is that a monster on the beach?" That's how I felt walking around Newport with my wife and my sister one time. We were walking around, and there was a lot of people on the beach, and it was hot. I took my shirt off. One thing, I'm super fat. Second thing, I have a misspelled tattoo on my chest. It's my wife's name, which makes it so much fucking worse.
It's true. Wife's name misspelled on my chest. And for a long time, they just stayed there misspelled. And then later, I added an editor's mark with the missing letter on it. And that seemed to do the trick. Whatever.
And we had just gotten back together when I got it. So, and the worst thing is, it wasn't the tattoo artist's fault. It wasn't my fault. My wife spelled her name for him. He did the stencil, put it on my chest, said, "Does that look right?" I'm like this because I'm so fat I had to turn my head to tighten the skin on my chest for him to even put it on there. And she's like, "Yep, that's my name." So her name's Miranda. And as you can see, I did this later, the little editor's mark with the A above it. It says Marnda.
The Marnda.
So no one noticed this. It went completely unnoticed. He put the paper towel over it, taped it on there. I got home, and I had gotten a couple other tattoos that day, so it was really whatever. The M was really cool, and that's what my wife was drawn to. She's like a parrot with shiny things. She's like, "That M's awesome, I love it." And I'm like, "Good. I hope nothing's wrong. You know, we just got back together. Let's take this as a sign." So we get home, and I'm like rubbing A and D on it, because that's at the time what they said you're supposed to put on them. And I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm, that looks small. It looks really small. Looks really small. And I looked at the tattoo and I was like, "Fuck, that's misspelled." And so I called her in there. Yeah, that was a dick joke.
That was a solid dick joke. Looking in the mirror going, it's so small. So small. So small. And the tattoo was misspelled. Nobody noticed until I said, "Yeah, it's dick joke."
So I called her in there.
And then everybody laughs.
I was like, "Hey, notice anything?" Yes, he's like, "Thank you. Notice anything wrong with your fucking name?" And she's like, "Yeah, that M's amazing." I'm like, "Yeah, M's cool. Read farther. Go no longer into the rest of your name that you spelled for this guy, and through the course of the tattoo kept saying, 'Yeah, that's right. Good.'" Because he kept saying, "Are you sure this is right?" M-A-R-N-D-A.
And I'm getting a tattoo, so I'm not really paying attention to shit. I just kind of zone off and like, this is awesome, I love ink. And she looked closer, and like 5 minutes later, I just saw tears start coming down her head. And I had so many jokes to like make fun of her for it and everything, but instead I just hugged her, and gave her a kiss, and said, "It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna fix it." And so that little A fixed the whole situation. She doesn't cry about it anymore. And if she's really mean to me, I just call her Margaret. Martin down. I had a stroke just a second. All right, that's my time.
So yeah, that was I hate that I cut out the bomb portion of it. It was just me talking about how my dad smacked the laughs out of me. Like, I used to laugh like crazy as a kid over any stupid shit that I saw. And me and my sister were in the car one time, and my dad was sitting there. We were waiting for our mom to come out from her mom's house or something. I can't remember exactly. I got a zit, and it's bothering me right there. It's like dead skin zit kind of thing. But we're waiting for my mom to come out of a store or something like that, and my sister was being a bitch, and we were fucking around and fighting, and then we both just started laughing, but my laugh was annoying because I had such a high-pitched little bitch voice and I couldn't, once I started laughing, I couldn't stop. It was bad. If you see me on the stream sometimes, I almost pass out trying to hold the laugh in because of this one thing that happened a long time ago. And he like smacked the shit out of me and called me the R word. And that made it like when I went to the comedy club, I would be sitting there when people were telling jokes that everybody's laughing at, and I'm like stone face. You know, I'm it's not that I'm not finding it funny. I have a little chuckle here, a little chuckle there, you know, a little fun time to be had. But I just don't like cackle like I used to. And I noticed, you know, some people that wouldn't, you know, they'd stare at me weird when I was up there doing my set. And this is probably all in my fucking head. But I thought maybe they were thinking, you know, I'm just a dick and I refuse to laugh at their stuff. But like I was trying to explain it while making a joke of it. Everybody was all like, "Oh, your dad hit you?" Oh. And I was like, "Yeah, but it was fucking hilarious the way he did it and the way I just explained it to you. Why don't you see? Me being hit by my dad was funny, and him calling me the R word was funny. Stop." But they didn't find it funny at all. So, back to this. We're almost done. Gonna finish this up real fast. So, I don't know who this is, but 9 months ago they said nice. Anyway, it's a short film shot on my Google Pixel 6 Pro. And it is at 1080p when I edited it down. Anyway, short film, stupid. I was just trying to see, you know, how good of quality I could get out of this phone. Because I didn't imagine having the camera equipment I have now and stuff. There you go. Make my way downtown. You can see my ass again. Got the coffee. Pour myself coffee because you should always wake up to coffee every morning. Always. A little toaster oven because our oven doesn't work.
Oh, fuck. It's fucking hot. Is it going on all that?
Miss my hair. Think I'm going to grow it back out. It took 4 tries to get that light. Because I never know which button it is. There's like 7 buttons on that for the fan control light and everything. It's crazy shit. Oh, it's almost daylight outside. That's great. Okay, so this whole video is just... I go in, and I go to sit down, and I just wake back up on that same disgusting pillow. I look at the time, and each time it gets a little bit of shorter. You go sit down. Oh, back to the pillow. The original file of this was called Looper because it's just a fucking loop. But then I called it Meaning because I thought people would be like, oh, this guy's deep. What is the meaning of this? Oh, look at all that fucking hair. Just a mane. Just fucking man animal. Coffee. Have a little hot. Don't you have a little cup of hot? Scratch your ass. Cough. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's cool out right now. AC hasn't even had to come on in the last couple hours. Coffee burns. Wake back up. Loop. And then at some point, it's just continually waking up. Oh, couldn't even get off the couch that time. Now back. Oh, Jesus. Looped up. Up, back. Yep, there it is again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dumb things. The dumb things I do. Okay, we're not going to watch this whole thing. This is a newer video.
I was fat again. And
so,
this
my over
is
400 pound life.
This is fat again. And now I'm super, super, super fat.
Yep.
This is my almost 400 pound life.
Hold on, fatty. You're over 400 pounds now.
Fine. This is my over 400 pound life. Damn.
I am over 400 pounds.
Hey everybody, this is Ron with RC360. I'm back again doing my almost 400 pound life, which is not technically a true title anymore because I was
just explaining what's happened in like the last 4 years.
Ron or mates, about 36 years old now. So it's hard. 36 years old, a little bit all here. There's this one by myself. So that's what I do. Back in with the roommates.
Back in with
They're
the roommates.
all here. There's this one, and this one, and that one. And they all look a little bit different now than they used to, but time will do that. Parts. Just understand it. But I got A's and B's. So that's I'm seeing a psychologist right now, so but
that was my
I'm seeing a
paintings.
psychologist right now, so maybe
My stupid
just
horror
draw and
paintings.
paint. But I paint all horror movie characters, which is kind of crazy, but I'm seeing a psychologist right now, so there's bills to help pay the bills a little bit,
And the
but
dish
so
fight.
I just wish they'd wake me up in a more practical way.
Didn't know that was out of focus when I was filming it, but whatever.
Dishes
What the
are
fuck?
piling up.
Why can't anybody else do them?
It's your fucking job. Get up, lazy ass. Get up.
And yeah, sometimes I have to take a break when I'm doing the dishes. Sometimes my body just won't allow me to completely stand there and wash the rest by hand. I'll fill the
It's actual
dishwasher,
facts.
and
I
then
sometimes have to
once
take a
I've
break.
got that filled, I'll
Wash
take
the
a
dishes.
break. I'll run it,
Out of shape,
and
man.
I'll take a break.
Fuck you want?
And apparently that causes problems. Some people don't like it.
So,
What is this? What are you? I thought you were doing
this
in the
is
dishes.
full. My back is killing me. I'm gonna finish these here in a minute. I'm gonna go sit and I'm just gonna. What are you doing?
Little disclaimer.
What? I
She's
washed
not
it.
stronger
It's-
than me.
it's
I could have
clean.
pushed that in easily. Strong. Dump a goddamn man.
Right here. You.
What are you trying? Why would you hit
That
me with the
actually did
open
hurt.
part?
Yeah, got us
Oh
open.
my god.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm trying to help you. See,
Also, she did hit me with that open part to make that sound. It did make my ear like explode. If that's not explode. It hurt my eardrum for like a split second, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I told you to do
Great.
the dishes, but I came in. I thought maybe you didn't hear. So, if I get you with this part, maybe listen and do the dishes.
I'm a stunt
Roommates, they also
I'm a stunt
some
man. I do stunts.
sometimes they put on things to try to scare my eyes in Salem.
Just
now I've got to get
about the
it was my hair at this
anyway.
point.
And then
You're supposed to do. So we
this
took
is all
a
out of focus,
straight up. Is that
which is great.
Which
And me shaving my head.
oh
The gut.
gosh.
Look at me shaving my head.
I had a nice
kept the
transition between one shot to the next shot.
And again, you're
And
just
vice
editing
versa.
shit to edit it.
You've got something.
Is that
Yeah, that's right.
a little bit easier in 4K?
Yeah. Can you get it for me?
Oh, this one's 1440p.
Thank you.
But
Good.
It was shot in 4K.
Good.
Yeah,
Good Lord. Okay. Well, instead of just be mean, 20. Not a diet. If not, that's fine. Like, subscribe.
You're a fat piece of shit, and you've always been a fat piece of shit.
Why?
Because my wife hates.
You're just a fat piece.
I make her say the meanest shit to me, and she hates doing it, but then she gets really into it. Like, she's like, I don't want to call you a fat piece of shit, and then she's like, you're a fat piece of shit. That's why I love her. Oh, the depressed brake pedal. This is stupid, but U-Hauls all have this, and I saw it, and I was like, gotta depress that brake pedal.
You're a fat piece of shit. You stupid fat. Look at you next to the skinny gas pedal. The gas pedal gets more foot. You get little foot. I hate myself.
And then, of course, it says I hate myself, and you can shift. And then have a stroke and die. I am die. And there's Bill and Frank. Go wash your asshole. There is no girl. God, see, this is why I've been watching so much Slat. He just pops up in everything. Except for this. This is me. Good. Good for me. Popping up in my own videos. This video is just me talking about depression, me breaking my back, and all that bullshit. And then this is me reacting to one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. See how pixelated it is? How washed out my skin is? Today. Anyway, I watched every episode of Skibidi Toilet. The toilets are there. Skibidi. Nutty. But I don't think they deserve this treatment that they're getting. This Gitmo? What the hell's going on here? Jesus Christ. No. No. They got him. They definitely got him. They're all jacked up on Mountain Dew. We're the bad guys, you know. They're all doing Fortnite. This is Gary's mod shit. Community. And the turlets were the good guys just trying to live their lives. That turlet has developed some sort of extreme capability. Speed. Be careful here. Pretty soon he'll start grooming somebody. Yeah, it's a Flash reference. And about this series. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours and 23 minutes. Okay, this is the last video, so that's great. Kill the turlets on them. We went through every video that mattered on my channel and become an infectious critter on the back of their neck. I'm done. I'm using boomer terms to try to more boomerize myself. I'm not that much of a boomer. I know how to say toilet. So which one is he part of the camera? Oh, Jesus. Stabbed right in the back. They didn't even flush him. They're beating the hell out of that turlet. We're on episode 38 now. What more? What more could possibly happen? This is the most action packed into 20 seconds you'll ever see. Screw the Avengers. Screw Jason Bourne. Screw Aquaman. 100%. Watch Skibidi Toilet. Yep. This is where it's at. Go watch Skibidi Toilet after this stream. Holy hell. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's the most perfect thing I've ever seen. And now there's TV heads. And now they're in like episode with the camera 60 or some shit like that. Heads because It's a reverse camera.
Da fuck
and it
boom.
has a speaker
Shout
built
out
into it.
to that guy.
I'm not 100%
Or person.
but yeah, they're shaking in their toilet. Thanks. Oh. Wink. Okay, 39. They started putting cards at the end. All right, I see what's happening here. So sorry to interrupt. Dude, the TVs and the cameras working together with the speakers is just, it makes sense. And the toilet people, they have no
Shitty thing
chance.
about
They're
this, I
just
went through all these videos, didn't
feral
like a
animals.
single one. I'm gonna have to go back through and
They will
like
run on 'em.
click the like
They
on all
can't
of
do
them.
anything about it.
Because
They
that's kind
have,
of a dick move.
no choice but to go down at the hands of all these cameras and TVs and stuff. Is this a statement on society? We are garbage people if we are nonstop pulling out cameras and screens. I don't know. I don't know what the this is. I like it. I do. So I agree with Charlie. This is a lot better than what you usually see on TikTok. The let's endanger the lives of some people to film a fake prank. Endanger the lives of people to film a prank. Or endanger my relationship to prank my significant other in the most horrible way. Episode 43, here we go.
I did that.
We only have 5 more episodes. Now, these guys are cool.
It's bad. Don't do
You
that.
can tell
Don't
'cause they
endanger
got
your
shades
significant
on
other.
at night. And then they just disappear? What the... What? Oh, man. Okay. It's a full-on assault. Okay. All right. Well, that's different. Oh, now they've got, like, actual sounds and stuff in the background. He lost his rhythm. Oh, okay. I gotta turn that noise off. This is a minute 4. This
Skibidi
is
Toilet's pretty good.
the longest episode
Like,
of Skibidi Toilet there's ever
it took
been.
me
I'm
roughly
here, to be honest with you, this is
40
kinda where I
minutes
am now.
to get through every single one of
I'll
them.
be, like, watching all of these.
It took me over an hour and a half because
They
I was
destroyed 'em.
continually commentating on it.
I don't see
and
how
then
the
I edited
toilets
it
have any
down
chance in
to
this now.
18 minutes and 58
There's just no way possible. Skibidi Toilet, let's go.
Mwah.
Yeah, see,
Chef's
they're just
kiss.
falling left and right. This is real on his head. So did they convert that? Fighters, the Titans, now. It's pretty much remixed this song. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's all on Gmod. It's all made in Gmod, Gary's mod. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's been around forever. And it is ridiculous, to say the least.
Like,
This
the first edition of Gary's Mod, I
Skibidi
think, came out in
Toilet.
2004.
Skibidi
But I think I
dibbidi
actually
doo,
looked it up.
as my generation would say. Me, look at this. I'm 10 years older than Charlie, whatever you want to call him. And so I figured, me, so pay, he gets it, that he played. And saw these images, and I said, you know what? We need a boomer's opinion of this. Charlie's not a boomer. He's a young
Anyway.
guy. But I'm 37.
That's it.
I'm damn.
I am going to go back to my channel.
So,
and if you want, go ahead and subscribe to RC360. It's a good channel. I'll have more shit on there. Yeah, that's about it. I feel good about these settings. Look me in my eyes. I fucking love you all. I'm a baddie. I love you all. Welcome back, idiots. I'll be back. I'm an idiot. Have a good rest of your day.